freaking feel it. A Saturday. Welcome back to the show, boys. We're going to have a lot of fun today, and I'm very excited to see all your beautiful faces in chat. Let's have a good-ass time. Let's slowly drink down some swigs, and let's have a little bit of fun. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're going to be roasting our good old-fashioned Angry Joe today like we did Thursday. I think it was Thursday. He's been going absolutely apeshit, which is not surprising. He doesn't stop, boys. Same thing with old Jeremy Hambly. He don't stop either. No one stops. They just keep going wild, and we keep having a little bit of fun at their expense, of course. Now, they love this, though, or else they wouldn't keep doing it. They love the attention, so why not? You know, why not reach our bag into the forbidden fruit every once in a while? What's up, Jeff, on the road? You said you've had a day? Whew. I have not. Now, see, look, I floated in my pool for like 2 hours waiting for the cloud coverage to come back or to get away from the sun. What am I got? What is that piece of skin? What is that? Is that just like gray hair or something? God. See, I'm too old now. I'm just too fucking old. Anyways, we're going to hang out. We're going to have some fun. Appreciate you guys getting gray and gay together. But yeah, I went to the gym and I sat in my pool. That's kind of all I did today. So it was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I was trying to get tanned. Okay. I'm too pale. I'm like a damn ghost. You know, I don't want to be a ghost. I want to be a man. Shout out to all the boys in the chat. I love you getting old, bro. No, Blasco, please. Make sure you guys do me a huge ass favor and like the show. Let's have a little bit of a geriatric. Lex, how could you? How could you, Lex? Giggity God. All right, boys. Calignis Wolf says, thank Mark. We can be the bees. We can live for 30 years. Sea salt. Thank you, Calignis Wolf. I appreciate you. Thank Mark. Thank you. Phantom, my boy. Says, appreciate you including my video. It was my first attempt at that, and glad you enjoyed it. Dude, it was great. It's been awesome to see. You know, I definitely didn't deserve to be in it out of all the people that were featured, but I really appreciate it, and I thought it was cool as hell. You made me a little too jacked, though. Okay. You gave me like 10% more muscle mass than I have in real life. It's too much. That was gear, Cody. That's Cody on massive amounts of gear, which could be my future. I don't know. Mid-40s, might go for it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Phantom. Shout out to Billy for a hot, fat, red boy to start the show. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you, brother. I got to take a shot. It is one of those streams, you know, because it's a Saturday. I ain't got nowhere to be. It's time to drink a little. We're going to have some fun. I appreciate you guys so much. What's up, Renee Galarza? How you doing? Let's have a good-ass night, and let's party with the boys, party with the rest of them, and just go off the top. Go spout and go hard. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dradon VT for the 1,000 jewels. Love you, buddy. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Billy. Shout out to my boy, Billy. Derek Kuda says 69 months. Nice. And Gabriel says, this year has not been kind to overweight middle-aged YouTubers. Dude, I'm telling you what, man. It's straight up something to do with testosterone dropping, right? So I think you're seeing this like epidemic of these like bearded fat, like old creators crashing out. And I think the reason is, you know, they started YouTube around my age right now. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe slightly younger. And now they're all getting into their mid 40s and their testosterone is freaking hitting the floor. And a lot of them aren't getting their blood work. They're not taking care of themselves. And when you start to get overweight, it gets even worse, right? Your estrogen starts fucking skyrocketing. Your testosterone drops when you get overweight. So they're probably just not taking care of that shit. And it's starting to manifest in their personalities and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing you can do except for go get your blood work and go get yourself fixed up. A lot of these guys, they've never been in that environment of health or gym or any kind of thing like that. So all they've ever done is talk about video games and TV or politics. And they were always the nerdy guy. And now they're getting into their 40s and they don't realize that their bodies are changing, because that's what happens. A lot of these guys have no idea. And they don't understand. Like, they don't see themselves acting insane. They just think they're acting as if their brain tells them to. It's no different for them, but they don't see what they're doing and tripping ass balls all the time. So it's pretty embarrassing, but we're going to keep going. So thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. I love you. Shout out. I got to say something real quick. Shout out to William Baker. I don't know if he's here, but my last stream, he supported me in a huge way, and I can never thank him enough, and I appreciate that, man. Love you. I love you. So thank you, man. All right, let's start the show, boys. Shout out to Billy Hatcher with me all caps on. Fuck. Billy Hatcher for being the top dog today. Appreciate you, brother. Billy Hatch. Billy Hatch is what I typed in. All right, thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's take a shot for the boys. Let's get the hell on it. We're up against 337. 337 Snake. All right, we got a little bit of the old smoky moonshine left, or twisky, sorry. We're gonna party with this shit. We're gonna have a good ass time. There's my shot glass. Luckily, I didn't put my fingernails in this one because I do that sometimes because I'm gross. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little shot, a little Billy shot. It's a Billy shot. I swear RTU is even more liberal than he was 2 years ago. Well, I don't know. I haven't paid attention. And you know what's kind of sad? And I'm not shitting on anybody. I think he's really actually kind of personality driven, talented for content creation, and that's getting in his way. You know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of people don't even see it. And now maybe some of them actually do enjoy causing. It's like a humiliation fetish, right? So slash cheers, Billy. Ooh. All right, boys. Fidelio. Toxic says, where's the side piece? She's sick as a dog. She's got a sinus infection or something, so she's downstairs just dead. She's been splayed out just like in a thong on the couch since I got up today, and she's still sitting there. Now, she did walk outside and float beside me in the pool for a little while, but now she's back on the couch. Hey, there he is, William Baker. What's up, buddy? Thank you, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Shout out. I gave you a little shout out earlier, William. I didn't know if you were here, but I was like, I love you. And I appreciate you, brother. All right. I hope silly PDH gets well soon. She's just got a sinus infection or something. You know how it is. You know, I get one all the time, but I just have to tough through it. Plus, to be completely honest, I'm so used to them because I've been a sniffly little nerd kid my whole life that it doesn't actually like mess me up as much. What's up, G.I. Joe Joey? Hell yeah, brother. You know it, man. You know it. Always, always. We got Angry Joe. We got Mr. Hambly. All going absolutely insane. Now, I will say, luckily, Angry Joe it looks like he did take a few days off of X. But unfortunately, it didn't last long. And I got to say, this is very similar to what we saw with TheQuartering, because it seems like he'll take a few days off because he's like, fuck, I'm getting wrecked. And then he gets drunk and comes right back. Again, he doesn't delete his tweets though, like Jer. So we can actually look at him. Jeremy will tweet up. You have to like screenshot everything Jeremy tweets because he'll fucking delete the living balls off it. But luckily we have video clips of Jeremy, so that's even better. We get to watch him squirm and be effeminate and strange and really round and smelly. You could smell Jeremy from across the screen. I don't know if you guys see that, but like I can smell Mr. Hambly from the other side of the screen. It's freaking weird, man. It's weird. All right. Anyways, you know the guy. We've all met the guy. Some of you are the guy. Some of you are the smelly guy. Like Billy. He's a smelly guy. You know, so it's, you know, we all know it. We've all been there. We're all there, boys. So Mr. Angry Joe took 2 days off of X only to come back. Hard-nosed Pollock. What's up, buddy? Only to come back to start tripping balls on his anti-woke grift. I got to put this out there. Remember the other day when I went through his X post and every single post was Angry Joe saying, I don't dip my toe in the culture war or this anti-woke or woke properly. He's like above that. He's super proud. I don't ever engage in that behavior, right? But then you go through his X post and every single post is him like tooth and nail battling with culture war nonsense. And I'm like, brother, that's like going to Vietnam and you're drinking with your buddies at some Vietnamese like bar and there's bullets slinging past everywhere. And you're like, I don't really get involved in the war. And you have your like camo on and your fucking helmet. And I'm like, brother, you are here. You best start believing in the war because you're in one, son. You know what I'm saying? It's silly as fuck. It's like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? And again, it's something to do with some of that alcohol. You know what I'm saying? On alcohol. You gonna play the chat? Don't play with them. Don't play with them, Jeff. They're far too retarded. Don't ever talk to Billy. He's far too retarded. So Mr. Angry Joe says the all caps woke grift is falling off. When your parents are doing it and fucking it up, it's just not fun anymore. He's pointing out right here, if you guys have noticed, he's pointing out the fact that Fox News is covering these things. Brother, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, whichever of your preferred 65-year-old demographic TV shows that are out there, they have all been talking about this shit since 2019. This isn't new. Okay, maybe it's because it has to do with Supergirl, and Angry Joe thinks if he defends Supergirl, even though he said it was a terrible movie, he thinks that if he defends Supergirl, somehow women will have sex with him. And I've never understood that mindset. It's very interesting. It's the sneaky fucker mindset. We've talked about this, boys. We've already talked about this. No, I agree, Toxic. It's so weird and jarring, Toxic, when you walk into like a family get together. Never mind, though. It's never mind because I don't go to family get togethers because my family never has them because we're all dead now. But I'll go to a friend's family get together and you'll walk into the living room of this strange house with a bunch of old people. And like 4 or 5 of them are like hovering around like the living room watching CNN or Fox. And they're just shaking their head the whole time. And I'm like, how are you guys like this captured by propaganda? You're like 80. Shouldn't you be wise? Didn't like the British wear goofy ass wigs to signify their rank and how wise they were? I don't know. I might be making that up. I don't know anything about Britain lore. Fuck them. I stopped worrying about Britain after like 1776. Yes, Jeff. Of course it is. Holly says the old beat my knees at it again. What's up, Holly? How you doing? Billy says I also got the goal for monetization. I'm proud of you, Billy. Keep going, brother. Keep going. Keep slinging. Keep streaming, and keep being a bitch. Thank you, Billy. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right. So Angry Joe is he's on his grift. He's on his anti-woke grift or his non-anti-woke grift. And I love how Jeremy just slaps his ass every time with a Snickers. I guarantee you got ratio, didn't he? Got ratio by Snickers. Damn, Jeremy got him. Good Jared got him. I love this, brother. This is the greatest thing in the world. And Verbal Riot's like, you gave the movie a 410. Which grift is yours? Exactly. My boy Angry Joe doesn't even know. He doesn't even know which like rhetoric to repeat, right? He's like, Supergirl sucks, which means from his definition, he's a misogynist and evil and hates women, right? But also, he's defending it still after giving it a 4 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10 or whatever the hell he gave it, right? He said it was terrible. So what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Jeff says my ex is texting me. No, Jeff, turn your phone off. Don't do it, Jeff. Don't do it. It's like, Jeff, it's like Lord of the Rings, you know, the first one, where he's like, throw it in the fire. No. Throw it in the fire, please. Oh my gosh. Here's Tiger King getting after him. He's proud. He's proud, Tiger King. He says, you are really going to die on this Supergirl hill, huh? It's ass. You were wrong. Except the chuddum was correct. Just accept that the chuddum was correct again. All right. And then here goes Jeff. Or sorry, not Jeff. Jeff is he's talking to his ex. A different Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. I'm misspeaking. Here comes Joe saying, meanwhile, this is you on X. So are you a real POS person, thus proving all of my points? Or a bot, proving X is just a shit show now. Everybody's a bot except for me. You know, you ever think about how like that's completely a captured psychosis? You know what I'm saying? That's like a completely captured psychosis that tons of people are falling for. If anyone disagrees with me, right? They're just a bot. They're actually not a real person because no real human being would ever disagree with me because I am perfect and they are imperfect. I am the greatest. You are nothing. I am ripped. You are fat. I have hair. You are bald. I am smart. You are not. I am funny and you are bland and a basic ass bitch, right? That's how these things always work, right? The quartering does the same thing. The quartering will do things like call people fat. And he's the fattest guy I've ever seen in my life, with the exception of 600-pound Life, which I expect the quartering to be a guest on eventually. Okay. You know what I'm saying? He calls people bald. and sexless. And you know damn well he's sexless and bald, right? Look in the thumbnail, bald as hell. And I'm not saying bald is bad. I'm saying if you call somebody bald whilst being bald, now you're bad bald. You're the bad kind of bald, right? He's the bad kind of bald. Just how this is. Who would win in the ring? Wings, DJ, every day. Inject some common sense. You know, Wings would win. Come on. Wings got some technique. Jeremy would start crying and piss his pants or piss in a drawer, but they wouldn't have a drawer at the wing, you know? So what Joe is saying here, he's the bad egg, bald. What Joe is saying here is that Tiger King said the F slur, right? That means he's bad, right? He's a bad person. From Joe's perspective, and most people that kind of align with Joe as far as being radically charged online 24/7, they think you're a bad guy if you say a word. If you simply say a word, you're a bad guy, but you're not a bad guy if you constantly hysterically bitch out and go psycho on every single person in your mentions. That's actually what good people do that are completely, totally grounded and totally reasonable and totally stable, right? Yes, I'm a stable individual. That's why I lash out on everybody in the world all at the same time, right? And you find people like this will always do this thing where they'll shout people down, reject friendships, break relationships with their family, maybe physically assault people for only disagreeing with them. Simply disagreeing with a thought. You know what I'm saying? With a thought. But that makes them the good guys. Imagine that. Imagine thinking just assaulting everybody around you, whether it be verbally or physically, because they may disagree with you, and you thinking you're a good, stable human being. And all these people think this. This Joe guy thinks, Angry Joe thinks this shit. He thinks, I'm a good guy because I don't say a slur online, even though he totally did in Call of Duty lobbies. Let's be honest. But I won't say a slur online. Therefore, I'm a good guy, even though I lash out and attack every single person, probably everybody in my family, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Wings. I always think of Winger. Hold on. I get Winger and Wings obviously mixed up. Wings. Oh, that never mind. It's Wings. What is that name of that song? Bye. Hands across the water, hands across the sky. Boop, 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 boop. I love that. I used to fucking jam that song. I used to jam it, brother. So here's how Joe responds to this, right? He calls everybody chuds, right? But he won't say another. He won't say another slur, right? No slurs allowed. No, none of the bad, socially unapproved slurs are allowed to be uttered in his presence. Now, Joe, of course, will say anything else that might be considered a slur or hateful rhetoric or call people names or, kind of back into ad hominem attacks, right? No, that's all okay. But you're not allowed to say a slur, though, because I have good thoughts and approved thoughts, and yours are bad. Not anymore, boys. I'm sorry to let you guys know this. But unfortunately, the only people that share your opinion now are HR departments at corporate companies. That's it. The only people that agree with you are HR departments at Walmart and Target. Society has moved on. Bro, I have leftist friends, progressive friends that say the F slur like every 5 seconds. And they're like a legitimate leftist. And they've just said, fuck it. We're taking it back. This is stupid. They've all started to come around to reason. Now, to be fair, a lot of them have left politics behind. They still have their belief structure, but they've left it behind. They don't care anymore, right? And you still have these people, these weak-ass, like, bruised-up knee guys that are still terrified of slurs because they're trying to desperately to hang on to that cancel culture, which they hopped on back in 2016. They desperately want it back. They want to be able to get people fired and destroy their lives over a fucking word. They can't wait. They love having power. Why is that? Because they've never had power before, right? And who is it? Who is the people doing it? It's people that grew up extremely nerdy, never was stoic enough to get past that, used weird kind of feminist ideology to try to get dates with women, crawl up into a ball and cower at any given moment when anyone bows up at them, right? They were getting bullied, so now they're trying to be the bullies, trying to police everybody's speech because they want power. They've never had power. Social media gave them a little bit of power back in 2017, 2018, 2019 when cancel culture was running hard, like fucking hard. Now they've lost it. Now they just look like they're screaming into a fucking void. It's depressing. It's embarrassing. It's gross. Chati says those they deem as chuds are far more likely to fight for justice than they are because justice to them is contingent on their skew morality. Yeah, selective empathy, right? Everybody that finds themselves being a progressive, it's at least on social media. I'm not talking about in general, right? I think a progressive on social media that's like a radical is completely different from one in real life, right? But that being said, they always find themselves like lashing out and going psycho online at anybody around them that might disagree with them. Just how it is, man. It's just how these people are now, right? And they have selective empathy, right? So if somebody gets brutally murdered, they have to check their politics first, right? You ever notice that? If some kind of public person or a public person, right, gets assaulted or hurt or killed or goes to prison or anything, right? They have to go to Google and check their politics so they can feel empathy because they have selective empathy. Normal empathy is when you feel empathy for anyone. But luckily, progressives online that are socially radicalized, they have selective empathy. They have the luxury of only caring about people that might agree with them. It's almost as if their empathy is fucking fake and all theater. You know what I'm saying? Billy, please name a band from the 80s. I'll do it. Dokken. Fucking love Dokken, brother. Dokken's the best. Shit. Chatty says, just look at people like excusing Carmelo Anthony. 100%. 100%, dude. 100% Chatty. You right on the button. You right on the button, baby. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I love Dokken, brother. I love me some Dokken. I love Rat, Dokken. Who else? Who else is a band from that? I mean, 80s Ozzy was great, right? Come on. Hell yeah. You're exempt. Gay! I'm the only one besides you that knows about music. No one else does except for art, maybe. Yeah. Woo! 18 alive, you got it. 18 or not, no. Not your favorite band's mine. Well, shit. I know one of them. I only know one. I know the one. I might know one more. I don't know. All right. Let's continue, boys. If Jeff gets me talking about music, it's all I'll talk about. You know how I am. Megadeth. Okay, anyways. All right. People don't understand nuance anymore. Queen's right. The point they don't want you to hear is that Supergirl failed on its story writing, bland visuals, and directing, poor script, and even more so the lack of popularity of the derivative character. Not on its wokeness. It's not in the film or its day before LGBT interviews. If that somehow tortures my brand to say and to not bandwagon on it, in vogue, anti-woke grifting scene, then so be it. Yes. It had nothing to do with the actress being extremely unlikable. Extremely unlikable. That's how it is. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my God. You know? Yeah, dude, I love me some Rat. Yeah. Get your AI out. What is Jeff's favorite band of the 80s? Just ask it. Just Jeff. Don't even elaborate. Jeff, help me. What is your favorite band? AI just gives Jeff's actual favorite bands. I'm like, damn, AI is really advanced nowadays. Oh my God. Again, Angry Joe is talking about seeing people's bio. Oh, their bio. Oh no. And you know what's funny about this? The fact that Joe is deeply offended of this Millie meme of her looking like a Neanderthal, right? Or a little caveman. Like, Joe is so deeply offended, but he increases its reach by quote tweeting every single one of them he sees. Fucking Randy Newman. Don't get me started on Randy Newman. No. And he just keeps going. Every single tweet, brother, he started taking down some shots. Oh my gosh. He started taking down the shots and stuff starts going down hard. Going down hard, brother. And by the way, you can't say Rush. That was one of Jeff's rules. Jeff is in chat asking you what is his favorite band from the 80s. You can't say Rush. Even though Rush was more like late 70s to into 80s, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. We all love some Geddy Lee. Joe Vargas, Mr. Angry Joe, says the heroes are not all women, dumbass. And if they were, that wouldn't be a problem. Look at the quotes. God, he's such a prissy little bitch. He's such a cute little prissy bitch. He talks, I can hear him talking like a SoCal 14-year-old girl in middle school. It's not like a problem. It's not all women, dumbass. That's what he sounds like to me in my head. You know? Ripley is a hero and everyone loves her. True. She's well written. True. The Brigadans are not all white men. LOL. Him and TheQuartering need to get together. They are the same fucking guy, brother. Yeah. Purple, what'd you say? Purple, what the hell you say? I didn't see what you said, brother. What'd you say? Purple. Brother, I've been scrolling. I ain't scrolling that far. I scrolled up for like an hour. All right, let's see what you said. Who told you this shit? Sounds like you're literally looking for reasons to see yourself and your identity reflected in villains due to brain rot. This is the thing, brother. This is the thing. You guys ready? This is the thing. Again, it's complete projection with these people. Straight up projection, okay? Projection, right? Have we noticed yet? My entire problem with these people, man, is the fact that all they do is see their social and political radicalization in everything around them. They see American flag, they get pissed. They think of Trump. They watch a movie where there's a character that's stoic and not stupid and bad at everything because he's a man. They see Trump, they get angry, right? They cream their panties when they watch The Boys because they're like, oh, Trump bad. I get it. I totally get what the writers are going for, and no one else does, right? Everything they watch, they could drink a damn claw and be like, oh no, the can is white, therefore I hate Trump, right? These are these people. Angry Joe is one of these guys. He sees this radicalization of his social and political views all in front of him, and then he yells at other people for it, and he doesn't even see. He's completely unaware that he's the one doing it. It is asinine. Asinine, I tell you. He says, too much anti-woke YouTube content consumed. Not like mine. Oh, mine's good. The one thing I agree on is why was Anna picked to write this film with no real experience? Then given Teen Titans and Wonder Woman next. WTF. They need to reevaluate her abilities, or was the fault with Craig too? A man. Evil men. Evil, disgusting men. Not like me, though. I'm a good man. If you wanted to like hit me up in my DMs and like send me nudes, I would totally be okay with it. But not like those other evil men. All men are evil, except for me, though. If you want to send me nudes, I'll totally be cool with it. I'm obviously quoting what I feel like this means. All men are evil, except for me if you want to kiss me on the lips. That's what these guys are meaning when they say that. They think them denigrating all men puts a shield on them. You know what I'm saying? It puts a shield over them so they're exempt from being an evil man that wants some delicious ass cheeks. Zach, I'm a very bad man. There ain't nothing wrong with a fat ass, Joe. Come on. Taking down shots. I've had about a good 60. Whoa. Slow down, Daniel. You're going to die, brother, before you're even over, buddy. Take them with me. Stop taking them with yourself. Thank you, Daniel. Rat was cool from San Diego. Fine. Cody can guess the first one to get this started. The first one, well, obviously I can't say Rush, right? Genesis. No, that was 70s. Fuck. Joe, don't get mad at me. Tom Petty. Fuck. I'm trying, brother. I know you love some Phil Collins. Come on. You love some Sting, though. We all love some Sting in this bitch. Queen? I know you love Queen, Jeff. Am I saying too many? I'm sorry. Because I love Queen. And I know we have kissed each other theoretically with Queen before. Like, you know, like hypothetically, like through text. Not like literally. You know, we weren't that drunk, you know what I'm saying? Cha-chi. I can hate the film and women at the same time. Jeremy Brown. Sometimes a film is just bad and you shouldn't give money to projects you hate. No, I agree. And that's why I don't go see these films. Right. And I understand Drinker. It's part of his job. And Gary and all these guys, dude, I'm not harping on that at all. They make reviews, they make money, and they inform the people. I don't do that kind of thing. Therefore, I have no reason to watch this hot garbage. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, buddy. No reason to do it. All right. So, Supergirl's final needle drop was chosen in the last week of editing after trying 45 different songs. Director Craig Gillespie credits James Gunn for helping with the final choice, which came down to the wire. He chose wrong. It's funny because Angry Joe is like walking this weird tightrope of shitting on everybody, but also agreeing with them. But he's saying, well, I'm not agreeing with you because you don't like women. I'm only agreeing with me because I love women. If they wanted to kiss me on the lips, totally, like in DMs and send me pictures of boobies, I totally would be the right guy for that. That's what he's saying. These guys don't trick me, by the way. They don't get past me with their bullshit. Okay? Sorry. Every time I see a male feminist saying, I apologize on behalf of all men, girl, slay, they're doing that because they're like, so just in case, like, you wanted to send me nudes in my DMs, I would totally be cool with that. Like, and I wouldn't be like mean about it. I would judge you and like tell you what looks good. That's what they're doing. They're not slick. I've seen these guys my whole life growing up. Joe and Andy Seymour have a ton of common. I don't even know who that's the name sounds familiar though. Jeff on the roads with $100. Sneaky fuckers, Tommy. Yes, I'm glad you remember. All right, boys, we got to take a shot for Jeff. It's a shot of whiskey for Mr. Jeffy. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Jeff on the roads gets us our second shot of the night. Shout out to all the boys. We're halfway to Naked Snake, 7 likes away from 100. You can't do better than that. We're taking a shot for Queen in memory of Freddie Mercury. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Doesn't matter how old you are. They fucking. I agree, brother. I agree. What is the song that has that Spanish solo in it for some reason? Is that One Vision? I was thinking about that the other day when we were talking. I was like, wait, was that One Vision? I think it's One Vision. I might be wrong. Thank you, Jeff. I love you, buddy. / cheers to Jeff, the GOAT. Get the hell on it, doggone it. Oh, my God. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, my man. All right. Let's go. Jeff on the road. Taking over. Going hard as hell. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to all the boys. Shout out to Shadow on Kick for the top dog this month. I appreciate you, bros. Your name's Jeff. My name is Jeff. My name's Jeff. My name's Jeff. Oh, my gosh, boys. Joe's getting clapped left and right. Of course, he's also angry as hell at Az. And I got to be honest. I have to be completely honest here. I think that Joe really enjoys all this attention he's getting. I think Joe's one of those kind of guys that likes attention innuendo. Yes. Fuck, I'm stupid. He's one of those guys that likes negative attention. He doesn't care. He does not give two shits if he gets good or negative attention. He's one of those guys that likes to be stepped on by women unironically. And also he loves negative attention. Any attention will do, right? This guy says, co-partner Joe, you know damn well it's nothing to do with politics. One of the most brutal reviews was from Variety. Get fucked, angry shill. Now he says, no, you get fucked, the dude bitch. I actually know for a fact it does have to do with politics too. Two things can be true. A ton of politically motivated are giving it 1 of 10s and calling it the worst film they've ever seen, just like equally politically motivated 10s are from the other side. Why is that hard for you to accept or hear about it? Snowflake bitch, man. That's what he sounds like in my head. Oh my God. What a bitch. This guy says, if the movie was good, word of mouth would carry it despite the low ratings. That doesn't seem to be the case, Joe. The movie sucks. And he says, no, the movie's not good. The movie sucks. That's why it's not doing well. Not sure how you misunderstood. See, Joe has the luxury of getting to have his cake and eat it too, right? He's allowed to say that Supergirl sucks ass, but he also can say he still loves women and he still totally is, the right guy to send nudes to and kiss and make out with. He's the total right guy for that. because he still totally loves women. He's not like the guys that hate women. He likes women, but also he hates this film, but for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons like everybody else does. He's actually completely genuine and completely true in everything he speaks and knows and loves. So girls out there, if you're single, Angry Joe, he is the kind of guy for you. He will definitely never say anything misogynistic about you at all. He may not like your movies, but it's because they're bad. Has nothing to do with it being about women, right? I'm not defending it. I'm just pointing out these two films are dogpiled and review bombed. Well, don't they deserve to be dogpiled and review bombed if they suck ass? You know? Wait, I don't get to answer the questions anymore, Jeff, because I know that so hard. I know that so hard because it's one of my favorite movies. Sean, you fucker! I wanted it. I wanted that one. I hate you, Sean. I hate you, Sean. How about it, Lloyd? Bottom line, James Gunn is a giant piece of shit. When I watch the scenes of Clark's parents and he makes them these fucking retarded ass hillbillies, I know this is how he thinks about middle America. He thinks we're retarded, so fuck him. That's true. James Gunn is like a Hollywood elitist, so he probably thinks he's one of those guys that still thinks that America, the southern states from 1920, is still what it is today. Even though it was charming. I mean, if you watch Oh Brother Where Art Thou, like fuck God, I know it's a movie, but still, it's so charming. But that I digress. Right? He still thinks people in 2026 that live in the South are like weird, redneck, stupid, hillbilly, like racist people. But if you actually go anywhere in the South, you'll notice that it's the same as going somewhere in like Washington or North Dakota or Minnesota without the cocaine. I've been to Minnesota, I've been to Michigan, and I live in Alabama. It's the same, relatively speaking. You know? Now, Alabama's more beautiful and it's definitely more rural, but it's the same. Like, I haven't even heard a redneck accent in like 4 years. Now, granted, it's because I live in a relatively a big place in Alabama. I don't live in the trailer park anymore. So when I was in the trailer park, it was a little bit like that. But half the guys in the trailer park were also black and hillbilly. So it didn't make any sense. Buster Brown, straight stunting on Supergirl. Hell yeah, brother. What's up? Welcome back, Buster Brown. Jeff on the Roads, $100 super chat. Whoa! God, how many shots you gonna make me do, brother? Oh, I agree, Yolanda. Fuck, I agree. Here we go. Jeff on the Roads. He might make me kill the salt. Joe is spurting out on live stream. Really, demonic? Holy, he did that? God, that sucks. All these guys need to get the hell out of politics, brother. Get out of politics. God. Look, I can understand if you have like 50,000 subs or 10,000 subs, you want to talk about it. I get it. But, bro, if you were an established brand, a really hard established brand with millions of subs, bro, get out of politics. Why destroy half your base? That's stupid. You know? Slash cheers, Mr. Jeff. The Shining. As soon as you said bartender's name Lloyd, I can only think of one bartender. Actually, you didn't have to say the name. You could have said, what is a prominent movie where a bartender is involved? I would have said, Shining. Because I think about that scene in Shining all the time where he sits down and he's like, how about it, Lloyd? And then Lloyd turns around. I think about that daily. Slash cheers. Oof. Oh my gosh. We're already 100 away from Naked Snake, boys. Ugh, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't know if I can do Fight Milk twice in a row, boys. I'll make PDH do it. With me. No, Jeff's the top dog. Jeff on the roads. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, Jeff. I love Jack Nicholson in literally everything he's in. Literally everything. Anger Management, masterpiece. Bucket List, masterpiece. Thank you, Jeff. We love you, Jeff. Everybody say Jeff's the GOAT. Thank you, man. Chat T says, as a woman, I grant all men in the chat the right to hold a woman acceptable or accountable. Repeal the 19th. Damn. Oh, my God. Damn. Holy shit. Chat T. Wow. You Nazi. Joe Vargas says, I thought his parents were precious and loving. Speaking of the redneck parents, many parents are bad with tech. It was a bit too far, but you're reaching for politics and everything. What? Politics? He just said they're red. What is political about retarded hillbillies? What is retarded about? What is retarded about? Retarded about hillbillies? You know. What did you say? You can't handle the truth. A Few Good Men is one of the better movies of all time. I actually watched it kind of recently. Are people saying The Departed unironically? What are we talking about now? I thought we were talking about Joe. I was responding to Jeff. Sorry. Okay. Why are you gay? What? all right. James Gunn sees Middle America as retarded hillbillies. Yeah. What is political about that? I don't understand. A lot of Hollywood elites think when they write anything about Alabama or anything, they always do. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but if a movie or a TV show that exists in Alabama or Tennessee, like they do scenes that happen in those places, there's always scenes where like there's a bunch of rednecks in like the back of a truck chasing like a black guy in 2020. And I'm like, bro, there hasn't been like you know how many hate crimes happen in Alabama a year? Just guess. How many hate crimes happen in Alabama? There are several years where there are zero. Zero is insane. But in California, there's like 3,000 to 5,000 or 15,000 per year. Okay. Stop thinking these Hollywood actors like, oh yeah, Alabama, they hate black people. Because the civil rights happened in a place called Birmingham in the 60s. Therefore, in 2026, 70, 80 years later, here we are now. I shouldn't say that. That's not the right number. But you get what I'm saying. 70. Yeah, 70 years later. You know? It's very silly. Very, very silly. It is very. Still hate the acting in that scene, but the movie is good. Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to think of a really good movie that had great acting in it. I watched recently. I watched Spy Games recently, and it was great. I've already said that, but God, I love that movie. After all this spurging out about people not looking forward to the film and begging your audience to go see it, Joe, you're a clown. And by the way, I got to say this. Joe has been ratioed on every single post so far. Imagine this. Imagine having 3 million with an M, guys. 3 million with an M subs. And you're getting ratioed by people with 5 followers on X because you're so fucking retarded. That is embarrassing, dude. That is absolutely embarrassing. I'll tell you what, dude. Watched The Whale last night. Oh, Whale's great. I like where he stands up and immediately dies. That's so fucked up. He's so fat. He stands up and dies because he uses his last bit of life to stand up. Look at me, dead. Oh, it's so sad. He died before he stood up, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, that's why he stood up and then flew away. Because he died before he got up. So, Joe is now saying that the entire reason he went to see the film and encouraged others to see it was because Lobo was in it. That's it. Interesting. And same with me begging people to go see Black Adam for more Cavill soups. I try to support what I want. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. They fucked up the film. But guys, it's only a movie. It's only a movie. Your entire job is movies, brother. Come on. If you get something wrong, you can't be like, oh, I was just pretending to be retarded. This guy says, I fuck with Joe. Well, why is he acting like the movie should be received well? I haven't seen it, but I heard it was poorly made. He's like, I'm not. I'm pointing out. Never mind. You see why he won't respond to this guy, though? Has anyone noticed why he didn't lash out at this guy? My nose is running, boys. Sorry. He didn't lash out to that guy because he didn't want to do it because he was black. Because Joe is a A sad little racist weak fool. If you choose people, if you treat people of color different than other people, it's because you're racist. You're not being a good person by treating them with kid gloves. Okay, you're being racist. Sorry. Brad says, what is Joe even talking about? First, he complains we're judging the film for being too woke. Then he pans it in his review, and now he's making excuses for something he doesn't like anyway to stick it to the people who said it sucked to begin with. You sound like a lunatic. Yeah. 100%. But here's the thing. Joe can't even read this. This guy says first he complains we're judging the film for being too woke. He complains. Not this guy. Joe complains. And then Joe's like, it's not woke. It's not woke. He didn't even read this guy's response. Did you judge it for being too woke? That's the point I'm making. Does woke actually just literally mean bad and not woke to you guys? Confirmed. He's just lashing out at anybody thinking that he thinks he's responding to Critical Drinker 24/7. His entire rhetoric is him responding to Critical Drinker. LARPing. He's just LARPing that he's responding. And I guarantee you, if Critical Drinker was in front of him with a bottle of Jack, fucking Joe would be like, I'll eat your shit. I'll suck your dick. I guarantee it. Angry Joe says, anti-woke people are stupid. Angry Joe reviewing movies created by woke, unqualified individuals. This movie's bad. The level of cell phone really makes you wonder about your mental health, Joe. Look at this. 4 likes. Damn, Joe. 4 likes. My boy. Somebody send him some love. Somebody send him some love. Q3 chat. Where's the question, Joe? I mean, Jeff. God, fuck. Joe. Brandon and Brandon Collar only racist people like Joe forget about Rumble. Oh my God. Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I'm a bad friend. I'll pull it up right now, okay? I have Kick up, but that's because Kick is based. I don't like not being involved in the questions because I'm smart. I'm smart and the chat's stupid. It's fun for me. I want to do a quiz. Drex's Unused Baldo says, Joe doesn't realize chimping out doesn't automatically get you invited to the cookout. Doesn't matter how good the food smells. His fat, smelly ass isn't invited. Signed, the one white guy at the cookout. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Well, that's the thing. Right? That's the thing. Joe thinks that if he literally sucks off women as far as feminism goes, and I mean radical feminism, okay? If he sucks them off, and if he grovels at the feet of people of color, it somehow makes it to where they'll accept him and make him the champion and carry them on his shoulders. That's what they want, right? All these people will speak for people of color. They will speak for women. They will tell women to shut the fuck up so they can speak. And they think they're being a good person when they do that. Ma'am, I'll explain it to them because they actually see these people as lesser. People don't actually realize that. People that treat women and people of color with kid gloves, they think they're lesser. There cannot be any other thought process in their brain. If you think people need to be treated differently and special because it might hurt their feelings, you think they're lesser than you. You think they're unstable and not as reasonable as you. Therefore, you think they're lesser. People like Joe thinks that people of color and women are lesser. That's why he defends them so hard. Because he thinks, well, they'll accept me and they'll make me their king. That's what these people do. They all do this, right? What's the popular meme? It's where the white lady with pink hair speaks for black people. I got this, Shaniqua. I got this. You don't have to speak. I'll speak for you. I understand your struggle. Right? They do that shit because they actually think people of color and women are lesser, right? You know what I'm saying? The soft bigotry of low expectations. Every single time. Every single time. Thank you, Chai T. I love you. Appreciate you. Every single time. Oh my gosh. First name that comes to mind, Kool-Aid. First name? Like a person's name? Kool-Aid. Oh my God, I don't know. Kool-Aid. Holy shit. Jerry. Who's Jerry? I'm not as smart as I thought I was, Jeff. Stop. What's up, Whisker Throttle? How you doing, baby? Inappropriate cuddling. Sean, wait, what happened? Sean got it. What is it? Explain the question. This isn't fair. I don't understand. I have a hair on my nose, everybody. I'm not picking my nose. If I was picking my nose, I'd tell you. Like right there. Jerry was a race car driver. Yeah, but he doesn't say nothing about Kool-Aid in that show. Kool-Aid. Jerry. Jay Jones? You talking about Jonestown? Are we talking about Jonestown? Jim Jones. Oh. Well, I'm stupid. Sorry. I thought we were talking about fun stuff, not terrible things, Jeff, that are awful and sad. Jeff's like, this is a fun questionnaire. It's about a mass murder. Damn you, Jeff. Damn you. Jeff on the road. Thank you so much. He says, Jim Jones, drink the Kool-Aid. We got to take a shot for Mr. Jeff on the roads. And I'm going to shotgun my claw. I'm going to give you a twofer. I'm going to give you a twofer, Jeff. We're going to give you a shot, and I'm going to shotgun my claw. Hey, can everybody do me a favor and like the stream in honor of Jeff on the roads for supporting your boy? Hit that like button as hard as you can. Give it a little touch. Give it a little kiss. A little bit of taste. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, guys. All right, I'm running out of whiskey, boys. That's sad. I might have some Woodford downstairs that my boy gave me, or some Jack. I'll ask. I'll text Juice. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. Jeff on the roads. Yeah. Thank you, man. We're taking a shot for Mr. Jeff on the roads. He's a good man, you see. He's a good man. Yes. Yeah. All right. All right, Jeff. All right, let's continue with Joe. Joe Vargas. / cheers, boys, for Jeff on the road. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're on our way to Fight Milk, it looks like. It's going to get bad, boys. It's going to get bad, boys. All right. You see the video H3 did about Kingstar? It's pretty bad. I should bring in the other dude up. I have not, no. I got to be honest, General Skullface. I do not watch drama content at all. Unless it was like specifically about Jeremy, like recently. That's it. Oh. Love talking about it. Don't like watching it. Unless they're like really, really documentary style stuff. It depends. Right? Next question's easy. Cody can't answer it. Fuck. If he does, it's canceled. Fuck! Wanna Cabo? Recovering from meniscus repair hasn't been fun at all. Plus, I fell on my knee the other day. Biggest obstacle I've suffered. Ooh, man. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. All right. So Joe, by the way, is still crashing out. He's still crashing out at people on X right now. As we speak. Angry Joe. Anti-woke people are stupid. Angry. Oh, we just read that one. I've had 3 shots. Okay. Give me a break. 4 shots, actually. Oops. Push-up says your TDS has ruined your brand. I feel bad for OJ and Alex. This guy says, God, you'd be so sad to learn what OJ and Alex think about Trump then. Kane says, you can't be real right now. Do you know how bad the Superman movie was? It had moments and were used as gifs for me, at least. Gifs. But furthermore, the shit was overstuffed and chaotic. Overstuffed and chaotic. He's not even by himself, for fuck's sakes, and lore changes. Then you got that stupid-ass major creative swing regarding a darker message left by Jor-El, which makes Superman look like a fucking Viltrumite, then double down on it with Supergirl. Tell us that Lex didn't alter the message. This is totally James Gunn, and he didn't need to be in charge. Joe Vargas says, I'll argue with you all day about Superman. He's not even by himself. What? Wait, why would Joe argue all day on Superman? That's the thing, man. He's responding to every single account. Yeah, Jeff, exactly. I'm about to sneeze hard, guys. Sorry, guys. Dry says, who the hell has time to respond to every X post? That's what I'm saying. Every single X post he responds to. Every single one of them. This replies? Yes. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. I think Az made a video about it. Let me look. I might be wrong. Oh my gosh, my neck. Oh, YouTube has an AI now. Great. 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 Thank you. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading stuff and like having a good time. I'm having a good time reading stuff by myself. Okay. YouTube's had it for a while. I've never noticed it. TLDR, Joshua. Oh, I haven't even started the quartering stuff yet. Well, I was talking about Angry Joe first because I had his stuff pulled up immediately. Makes it a lot easier for me, you know what I'm saying? It makes it easier, man. That's all I got to put out there. It's just so easy. He makes it too easy. He makes it far too easy for your boy. Far too easy. You know what I'm saying? It's just too damn easy. Oh my gosh. Chai T says the point of establishing a new DCU is that you should give your pillar characters their own standalone films to build a solid foundation on, not to make the first a team movie. Well, here's the issue with DC, and I gotta preface this with I'm not a huge superhero guy. Okay, the issue with the DCU is they wanted to catch up with the Marvel universe like in 2 years. That's all they cared about. They wanted to be on the same level as Marvel 2 years in when Marvel had been working on it for 15 years prior. Like Iron Man came out in 2008 or some shit, I think. Right? That's the issue. Here's the difference. They wanted to make basically a Justice League shit right out the gate. That's what they wanted. Thank you, Joshua Phillips. I agree. It's actually Halo 3 sitting there. I can play it right now. I'm not gonna though, because we're streaming. We're having a good time. Shout out to Jeff on the roads. We love you, man. Did you do third question yet? Oh yeah, I can't answer it though, so it doesn't matter. Fuck. Never mind. I'm excited for the quiz that I can't be involved in. I did see this from Jeremy, and I thought it was hilarious. This review makes no sense, by the way. So the quartering reviews movies, by the way, like anybody gives a fuck about Jeremy's like opinion on movies. It's the weirdest thing in the world. Why would anybody give two shits about what Jeremy thinks about any movie on the planet? Okay. Jeremy like unironically likes cuck porn. Okay. I'm not taking his opinion on a freaking movie. You know what I'm saying? He seems like the kind of guy to me that would say the Lord of the Rings is boring. Right. And I guarantee you he loves the Transformer movies. Anyways, he says, Jackass best and last was bittersweet. The bad, it was a lazy money grab. The good, I grew up with Jackass like many others and didn't feel ripped off by it. There were laughs and it was nice. A nice way to end the era. Here's the thing that was weird about this to me. I don't understand how you can say it's a nice way to end an era and then give it a fucking 5. Wouldn't a nice way to end the era be a 7? A 5? A 5 is bad. Have you ever hooked up with a 5 girl? It smells. You know what I'm saying? It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? A 5 is a bad thing, right? It's 100% a terrible thing. It's disgusting. Now, of course, Jeremy is arguing with Joe. So we're crossing the beams here. You're never supposed to cross the beams. But the quartering is responding to Joe, right? Trying to get in on the juice. Rude, I'm a 5. Chati, you're not a 5. Okay? I've seen you. You're at least a 6.5. At least. 5 is average. That's why in the middle. No, I disagree. Well, I guess actually, you might be right because the average woman in America weighs 172 pounds, which actually eclipses men now for the first time, I think. I could be wrong with that. What's up, Travel? Hey, anybody? So maybe you're right. I don't know. I hold the really, really terrible opinion that if you're overweight, you're automatically not on the scale. No pun intended. You're a 0. And then once you lose weight, once you get to a normal weight, then it starts to rate you. But that's probably not that fair. So, TheQuartering said, wokeness is not the main reason the movie is bad, but it's the main reason the movie got made in the first place. Keep in mind, he's responding to Joe. This is like 2 retards fighting, which is the funniest thing in the world, right? It's just 2 retards fighting. So you got TheQuartering, which is pretty much self-proclaimed expert of anything in the world. I love how his PFP isn't bald. That's the funniest thing in the world. But still, that's something you'll notice from creators like this. They always make their profile pictures or thumbnails, they make them jacked and have hair when they're always obese and bald. Like, I'm pretty sure the other day I saw a Quartering thumbnail and he was ripped and had hair. And I'm like, Jeremy, you are fucking morbidly obese and you're bald. Stop. You stop your shit right now. This is called stolen valor. I go to the gym 7 days a week and diet really hard. Okay. So I'm not obese every day. And I'm almost 40. Okay. So that means you're stealing my valor. No, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. We already did question 3, Jeff. All right. I'm waiting patiently. Jeff. So he says, nobody on Earth was asking for a Supergirl movie, but strong female character stuff gets greenlit, and why they hired a nobody writer who happens to be female. He's arguing with Joe, boys. He's going after Joe, boys. He's going after Joe now. Trying to get some of that, what is the word? That luster back. Trying to get a little bit of that luster back. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. No, thank you, brother. Rest in peace, Jeremy. Rest in peace. Maverick Cuba says, never liked woke, anti-racist, self-aggrandizing people, but I don't know why I seem to hate when TheQuartering blanket statements shit on Muslims, trans, blacks, and immigrants even more. Make it make sense. Well, I'll tell you. Okay? I'll tell you why. It's because TheQuartering is not legitimately one of those people. TheQuartering isn't passionate about anything he says. TheQuartering will tell his audience over and over and over that he doesn't care about this stuff, and he's just trying to make stuff to get views. He will actually tell you that. So I commend Jeremy for that. He'll tell you, like, I just do whatever people want to hear, and I don't care about any of it. So when he starts being shitty towards any one race or one people or one religion or one culture, it's very disingenuous. And also, it's because it's coming from him. He's overweight, gross, and disgusting, right? So, like, it's whenever somebody that is guilty of everything they're shouting out at other people, it automatically turns you off to it. I'm going to give you one word from the title of a movie, and you start singing the song. Bell, if you don't know, and we'll do an easier one. Where's the one word? Let me go up and Scrabble. More X text. No. Jeremy only cares about mud people things, porn, acquiring things, and feeling they be whole inside of him. Yep. That's why Jeremy spent a gajillion dollars trying to get everything to make him feel cool. And then he got to a point where his monthly nut was like $20,000 or $25,000, and he's barely making any of that. Almost, Jeff. Almost easy. Almost easy. Almost friends. Almost married. Oh my God. Oh. Almost famous. Almost gay. Oh God. Oh man. QUartering is the living narcissist class. Yeah, 100%. The only movie I know that I was thinking of Avenged Sevenfold, because that's not right. But it's Almost Famous, but I can't remember. I might be wrong though. And Sevenfold fan? No, actually. I detest Avenged Sevenfold. Almost Famous, dude. What the fuck? Well, that's what I just said. But I was thinking of Avenged Sevenfold for some reason. Almost Famous, yeah. That's what I said. Help him out, chat. What is you're saying? It's a song in the movie? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying hold me close? Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down and see some linen. I got banned for our YouTube channel for saying justice was served. Oh, well, that's sad. That's sad. Which is funny because Rich called, what did he call that black guy? He called a black guy a useful brown idiot and was like hyper racist. But that's, again, that goes back to what I was saying before. People that are radically progressive on social media, they will call black people the N-word if they disagree with them because they think it's okay because they deserve it and they're being good people, right? It's fucking psycho. Quartering's poor man's temple. Oh, yes. Yeah, I don't like Avenged Sevenfold. Can't stand the vocals. They're so pop and goofy, and the guitar is so sloppy. And it was like stuff that I was playing when I was like 14 and just learning guitar. That's all I'm saying. I respect the fact that they are huge, but I've always not liked it. Fading. What did I do? Did I not get it wrong? All right, I got it wrong. I'm sorry. The chat didn't help me out. I tried. I try sometimes and I fail. We can't all be good people. All right, let's get back to the corner. I'll ask an easier question. I'm down, brother. I'm down. I got this. Breaking Benjamin's where it's at. Brother, no. You guys got to stop naming all the trailer park dad metal. You're killing me. You're killing me. Please, stop. You're killing me. No more trailer park metal for you guys. I won't allow it. I won't allow it. No. No trailer park metal. Like I'm waiting patiently. I'm waiting patiently for someone to just bring up Five Finger Death Punch or Slipknot. Oh, fuck. That's like when I used to find out that girls liked metal. Like a girl would like metal. And I'd be like, oh, dude, you like metal? What do you like? And they're like, oh, I like Avenged Sevenfold and like Slipknot and stuff. And I'm like, oh, you mean you like Baby's First Metal when you're 13? Oh, great. Cool. Have you ever heard of like Teresa's or Nightwish or, Lamb of God or something? And they never have. And it makes me want to die. It makes me want to die. Or fucking Disturbed. No! Never with Disturbed. Please don't do this to me. Please. Joshua says, what is good metal? What is good metal? I probably should, man, you can't get me talking about fucking music, brother. Oh God, I don't know. Good metal. Like actual peak metal with songwriting and ability, I would say if we're talking about metalcore, I'm going to say early Trivium, not current Trivium at all. Early Trivium, first 3 albums, 4 maybe. Shogun's good. Early All That Remains, and kind of recent All That Remains too. Killswitch Engaged, obviously. Children of Bodom, not Dragon Force. Jeff asks this question. Let me scroll up. In Flames is good. Baby Metal is great. Love Baby Metal. What did Jeff ask? Where'd he go, Jeff? Let me scroll. Somebody got me talking about music and fucked up everything. All right, Jeff, where'd you go? Are you guys trolling me in chat? It says Jeff asked this question. No, he didn't. You were trolling me. Why do you guys troll me in chat? I hate you. A day to remember. A day to remember. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Her Metallica is good. I will jump off a cliff right now in front of God and everybody. All right, let's get back to Jeremy. If I start talking about pre-Howard or after, only Howard. Only Howard. Killswitch is all right without Howard. With Howard, I only listen to the Howard stuff. I got to be honest. And a little bit of the album right before that. Jesse Leach just sounds like every other metal vocalist, and I'm not shitting on him at all. It's just brother. All right, let's go. Let's get back to old Hambly. All right. Oh my God. Hell yeah, Forklift. We're back, brother. We're back, Forklift. Let's go.
You all know. But because they went to the anti-Israel thing, because it's this week's Kool-Aid and pineapple, everyone's like, oh no, they're based.
You know what I would do if I was Jeremy? Now, obviously, he can't do this. We already understand like the financial situation. But what he should do, if I was Jeremy, now obviously, Jeremy would never do this because we're not the same person. I would go to the gym, brother. I would get on a crash diet. I would probably get on some kind of GLP-1 because that's probably going to be very necessary in this situation. I would get on testosterone and I would go to the gym and get fucking ripped to the gills and then come back. Right? But he would never do that. It would be really awful. It would be an awful experience to have to turn on my stream while being like a morbidly obese man. That would suck ass. Absolutely suck ass. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Maverick Cuba says, I think your music palette is refined to a swine because I love all that jank. Avenged Sevenfold 3 is Grace, Papa Roach, Corn, Biscuit. Yes, I am cultured and you are not, Maverick Cuba. This is how it is, brother. That's just how it is. Unfortunately, this is how it is sometimes, brother. Yeah. I have no idea, Chris. Or I have no idea, Chati. I haven't been following anything. I've been following like Jeremy and everything else, but I think all that's kind of over, luckily, for a lot of people. But Jeremy never stops. He never quits. And he can't, again, because Dave was the right answer. What's the question? That's weird. I never saw it pop up. This is the strangest thing, dude. I scrolled up forever to try to find it, and it's the last chat was, I'll ask an easier question. Q6 is the last one I saw. It's weird. It was a Metallica question. Oh fuck, I would have got that. Love All That Remains, and I love Phil.
It's just like all the videos put together with every news organization saying the same thing. Exactly. I mean, could you believe Candace Owens? Candace Owens' little best friend, the N-word girl.
It's been a while since I've watched Jeremy do his weird little like anxiety-induced like tics and be out of breath. And it's things like this that keep me going to the gym every single day. Like sometimes, it'll be a Sunday and I don't want to go to the gym. I want to sit in the pool, I want to just sit in the pool and relax. And then I see Jeremy's like gelatinous form go past my screen. And I'm like, fuck, I got to go to the gym right now. Here, let me put it on all chats instead of top chats. Maybe that's why I'm not seeing it, Jeff.
All right. Fakes or death. And what does Candace Owens immediately say? Well, if I was assassinated, it would be from Israel. Give me a break, you dumb bitch. Give me a break.
So much passion.
She was creaming her $7,000 jeans for the opportunity to say Israel at any
That's gross
moment. This dumb bitch doesn't know a single thing that isn't told to her.
But keep this in mind. Just like the one girl did. If Candace Owens came up to Jeremy at a con and called him a fat piece of shit, he'd probably start crying and grovel. Guarantee it. Heckler Coke. Been watching you since the early GameStop videos and will have you know new metal was my lift age, 12 to 15. You will not slander Disturbed. Oh, I heard that when I watched what was that movie? It was the awful remake of Dawn of the Dead. And I know everyone likes that remake. Even I was talking to Critical Drinker one time, and he was like, "Man, he was telling me he just really loves the remake." And I was like, "Fuck, maybe I should watch it again." And I watched it again, and I was like, "Damn you, Drinker! I hate this fucking movie. It's so stupid." It's so stupid. But I remember that song being in there. Maverick Cuba says, I think quartering's racism annoys me because it's low IQ, low tier, seeping generalization, boomer slop, and others can do it way better than accurate. Well, it's because Jeremy is unironically low IQ. And me being of a low IQ variety myself, Mr. Redneck, Cody over here, I'm not an intellectual either. So I can recognize the shit, right? I recognize that shit immediately. I'm like, yes, I see that shit every day in the mirror. Dumb guy, right? You can't hide it from me. I see that shit. There's no hiding from me. I see you. I think you'll do another movie question. Great. Wait, am I allowed to answer this one? I don't know. Fake accent. Fake accent Cody. What's up, McGanel, man? How you doing? No one saying Buckethead was a little disappointing. I like Buckethead. Now, I will say Buckethead's writing ability is a little, but I like Buckethead just because he's a character and he can shred some face.
But yeah, she's based now. Give me a break. The only true believer is Nick Fuentes. All these other clowns.
He's trying to get on that Nick train. He wants Nick to mention him.
They waited for Nick Fuentes to get banned from everywhere before they dipped a toe in the water. The one person on that Israel bad beat that I actually believe is a true believer is Nick. Even Alex Jones fucking joined the clown show.
I love how Jeremy's calling out all these people being disingenuous when he is literally the most disingenuous creator that's ever existed, past, present, and future. There'll never be another one. Sounds good to me, Jeff. I'm going to win. I want to win.
Yeah, I'm wound up because I used to respect a lot of these people, you know?
And then you lost everybody's respect by being a hypocritical, psycho drunk retard. And that's what happens, brother. When you start projecting and start fucking striking people left and right, and also being fat and bald, which is just a bad thing in general, then everybody stops, and the reason is, I think even before all this crazy shit started happening, people didn't like him because of who he was. And this whole drama that happened, him starting to strike people and whatnot, I think that gave them all a reason to be like, fuck that guy. We don't have to talk to that guy anymore. Right. And also he's stupid. Right. Like if you go on Tim Pool's show, or the guests that go on Tim Pool's show can carry on a conversation. Tim can carry on a conversation. He knows a lot about the shit he's talking about. The quartering just says over and over. Sue Slayer's legit banger. That's literally the only one I could probably name by name. And that one song with him and Serge Tankian. Don't you know that we are one? That's a great song. It's a great song. Jeremy can't even read. All right.
I used to respect a lot of these people, but like I see things through a different lens than a lot of people do. It's not.
Oh, damn. Jeremy is enlightened. He's smart. He's intuitive. Damn. He is a smart, intuitive man. He sees things through a different lens than everyone else. Maybe he is right here. Maybe he does see everything through a different lens. And this lens is him being a psycho. That's just me.
Better. It's not worse. It's just different. And that lens is like from a content creation standpoint, So I'm always looking at trends and stuff like that. And there's nothing organic about this. Oh my God, Israel bad now. There's plenty you can criticize about Israel, but I just think it's awfully convenient that three large voices immediately.
Look at how he condescendingly raises his eyebrows like a fucking 14-year-old girl. I love it. I fucking love it. What somebody should have done here is super chatted him. Okay. Unfortunately, like a $5 Rumble rant. They should have said, hey, show us Israel on a map right now. Share your screen right now and show us Israel on a map. That'd have been beautiful because he would have went straight to Australia. He's clearly irate with how articulate he is. Man.
Twitch the exact same beat at the exact same time.
Dead air.
Have you considered making a watermelon flavored coffee in honor of Austin Metcalf? Well, I have tiger's blood. That is watermelon flavored.
Look at him. Oh, look at him. He says that his coffee brand's doing the best it's ever done, luckily. So everything's all good. Even though he has sold literally everything that he has. Right? Sold everything he's had. Okay? Paying his mortgage, his wife's mortgage. Shift of truth. They need to make a Cody South Park. Shit. Jeremy is just Israel glazing because Melanie Max is the number one Israel supporter. And Jeremy will definitely align his opinion with Melanie because he wants to have sex with her. Jeremy's that guy. You know? Just how these things work. It's sneaky fuckeritis. He is a level 70 butter golem sneaky fucker tier 6 armor. For sure. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely for sure. Oh my gosh. I keep burping because I shotgunned that claw because I forgot to do it in Jeff's honor.
Joe, I would love to have you on the show to talk about it.
So the quartering invites Joe. Okay. The quartering invites Joe, Angry Joe, to his show. You'll notice that the quartering is starting to invite everybody to his show that has any kind of clout or used to, because he's floundering and dying. He desperately wants people on his show so fucking bad. And everyone turned him down. Even Tobuscus. Tobuscus apparently was in talks with him and then decided to not do it. That is insane. If you have a YouTuber that pretty much is not at the size they're at anymore, and they even turn down the quartering, brother, you're done. I bet Tobuscus will come on my show. You know what? I might ask him. I can't pay him, but I can ask him. Hey, Tobuscus, you want to come on my show? Buster Brown says Pooh Bear, more like Pooh Jer. Oh, hot diggity damn. Got him. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Shout out to Jeff on the roads. No, right. Finally, fucked around and found out enough to slum it with the rest of us. Yeah, dude. But the thing is, the quartering only asks people that either used to be famous or has millions of subs, right? So how the quartering judges your value is if you have millions of subs, even if your channel's dormant, right? God, look how fucking huge he is here. Holy shit, I didn't even notice that. He's literally looks like a pillowcase. He looks like he's wearing a giant pillowcase. It's crazy. A giant ass pillowcase. Look at that. God damn. He gets those shirts that don't even have form anymore. They just put them on. They just quad XL. It's just a sheet of fabric with 2 holes in it. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the gym, Jeremy. Go to the gym. Start lifting things. Get down below 200, brother. Well, he's like 6'4" or something. 6'5". 220 where he needs to be. Something like that. What are you talking about, Jeff? What are you trying to say, brother? Let me open another claw. What are you trying to say, brother? They just put pockets on wallpaper. Oh! Holy shit! Joe, that's fucked up. My God. Whew. It's fucked up. He's going to build a gym for some reason. Well, good luck with that. My man's going to spend $15,000 building a gym and then just never, ever use it. You know? Buster Brown says, Jared would get steamrolled to boxing ring match ideas. The only person that he could probably fight that would be similar level would be Boogie. And Boogie would never do that. Thank you, Buster. Because to be fair, Boogie, in my opinion, is like more relevant. And I say relevant based on entertaining. Like Boogie's a goober, right? But Boogie's entertaining as fuck. He's just wild. I have my axe. That was a great clip. Maverick says the day to remember is good. Come on, man. No respect. No, I dig it. I dig it. But it immediately made me get on the Bring Me the Horizon train. Like I was thinking about Bring Me the Horizon for some reason. I'd rather spend $1,500 on a gym rather than $70 a month. My gym's only $20 a month, and it's a great gym. So I've been going to my gym for 11 years. Oh, shit. I'm so old. 13 years.
I really would. And I know you said some messed up stuff about me, but I don't care. That stuff doesn't bother me. It's just words on the internet. So, I would love to have you on.
Did you hear that? Words on the internet doesn't bother him. That's why he strike channels, deletes 99% of the comments in his chat and all that shit. That's insane. But it doesn't bother him. Lucky everybody else. He's watching, every single week he's watching fucking Casino, like taking down fireball shots and having panic attacks the whole time. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, boys. Guarantee it. Jared blocked me for almost nothing. He's bothered by everything. He blocked me too, brother. All I said about Jeremy was it looks like he has concealer on because his under eye bags. And he blocked me. And he called me a retard. And I'm like, what? That would be a good move. that would be a good thing, Jeremy. Put the damn concealer on, you goofy fuck. What are you doing? Just hit 315 for 5 and 225 for 21 on bench. You hit 315 for 5 on bench? Bro, you got to send me a video of this, dude. That's crazy. I have to see this. I hit 315 for 5 today, and I thought I was a badass. 6 words. He'll know this. 6 words. 6 words? Don't be a menace to South Central by drinking your juice from the hood. That's like 13 words. 6 words. He gets 5 seconds. I'm so confused. 6 words. Butt soft. What light through yonder? No, that's not it. Fuck. You'll be flying a cargo plane. Is that Con Air? What are we doing right now? You'll be flying a cargo plane. Snakes on a motherfucking plane. Get these snakes. Get these motherfucking snakes off this motherfucking plane. Buster Brown says Mel versus Venti, MMA or iDubbbz versus Worski. Worski would win. Mel versus Venti would win. Venti's got black in her, brother. She killing Mel. And Mel's like 8 pounds. I was thinking about Con Air. I'm sorry. Snakes on a plane. I need to watch Snakes on a Plane, brother. And you screw up just this much, you'll be flying a cargo plane full of rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong. Oh, I have no idea, Jeff. God, I've had too many drinks, Jeff. My brain is broken. It's broken. Oh my God. No, Jeff. It's hard. /cheers. This is so fun. It's not fun for me. I feel stupid. Well, I am stupid. 40 likes away from 200, by the way. Top Gun. Damn. I haven't seen Top Gun since I watched Maverick. Shit. I got to be honest. I've watched Maverick like 20 times, and I've watched Top Gun twice in my whole life. I love Maverick. Fuck, I love Maverick. That's a great movie.
We judge in our final review. We don't care if an actress says she could go both ways, which is why I tweeted at your masters that stuff doesn't matter.
Dude, it looks like he's going to pass out, brother.
An actress says
he's like fucking gasping.
Could go both ways, which is why I tweeted at your masters that stuff doesn't matter. Well, it does.
God, brother, this poor guy, man. This dude's organs are being fucking strangled right now. His lungs, his heart, his fucking liver, his kidneys are all strangled, begging for sweet relief. Because he's like fucking 50. Bro, there's a lot of old people. There's a lot of fat people. There ain't a lot of old fat people. There's a reason for that. You're going to have to soften up, Jeff. Come on, take it easy on me, Jeff. Come on, Jeff. You got to take it easy on me, brother. I'm just a wee little child, Jeff. 40 likes from 200.
Matter to some people. And, if she does go both ways, who cares? Right? But keep it to yourself. We don't care. It's not germane to the film. It doesn't make the movie better. Unless there's going to be a girl-on-girl scene, then maybe we could talk. Supergirl, another female superstar or superhero.
God, Jeremy sucks. I want to watch girls make out. Yeah, we know. Look, we understand. We get it. Okay? It's not cool, by the way. It's not cool. it's cool when an absolute ripped Chad is like, make out to your two like chick friends, and then they do it, and you're like, based. And it's funny and cool and like cool. It's not cool when like a giant fat ball guy's like, oh, I want to watch girls make. Yeah, we know. Okay, you don't have to say it. Like we understand. Yeah, exactly, brother. Flip Shazam. I may be late, but I will be working till 6 a.m. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother? Why is your PFP like a My Little Pony stuffed plushie? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me right now, brother? Why would he say this live? I want to watch girls make out. Yeah, we know. I'll move it up the last 20 years. Let's do movies. I think movies, I'm good at movies, Jeff. I watch a lot of movies. My boy Sean's flying out here next week, and we're going to watch a bunch of movies. What's up, Deuce Magoose? How you doing, brother? All right.
Probably would have better movie.
Yeah, okay. Make sure you guys have women making out scenes so Jeremy can masturbate to it. Gross. Jeremy, why? Jeremy, why? Jeremy is the personification of ick. The ick, right? So you know how girls will say the ick all the time, which I've never cared for. Something weird about it and like pissy. Jeremy's the kind of guy, okay, that makes me think of that phrase and it being completely legitimate, right? Completely legitimate, in my opinion. Gosh, my freaking nose, man. My nose. It's itchy. Oh, I know this is an old clip, but fuck, I've been wanting to fucking watch it. Buster Brown, Ethan Ralph versus Jer and boxing ring could work. They can make weight, but there'd be good height difference. Ralph's really 5'8", Jer's 6'2". Well, Jer's like 6'4", 6'5". I don't know. I don't know anything about Ralph, but I know Jer's pretty fucking. He's tall, so I don't know. Jer might have the upper hand there. No pun intended. Thank you, Buster Brown. Hey, we've officially hit Fight Milk super quick. God damn, boys! All of them red boys. Did we even get? I don't even know if we got an orange. Oh, we got one. Our first one was an orange boy. No pinks yet. But we got golds and we got everything else. Damn, brothers. It might be a Fight Milk kind of night. 2 times in a row? Fuck, bro. I don't know about that. We haven't had 2 times in a row Fight Milk in like 6 months. Whew. Billy says, I'm having fun with Jeff's questions. You know what, Billy? Stop. Hush, Billy. Hush yourself right now. All right. I know this clip is a few days old, but I like it.
Think of all the money you could make monetizing your downs, baby.
It's like they could have grift if they're going to grift. If they're going to grift anyway, grift on having the downs, baby. Yeah.
If you're going to grift on the downs thing, have the baby and you have 18 years of content. There's famously, and then it could help offset any costs you have. Yeah. I know it's ghoulish to say, but I'm just putting myself in his headspace. What I was going to say is think of zoos.
Oh.
Like zoos are not, at least nowadays they're better.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the circus would be better, but also worse.
Yeah.
Like zoos are probably better.
Yeah.
Like zoos, they cage these animals. People say, oh my God, they're not living in the... Most zoos nowadays, at least in America, these animals were born in captivity. They were not, but like he could have done so much. Like, yeah, you might argue like, oh, I don't love zoos. They keep people.
Is he trying to say that you should put Down syndrome people in zoos? You know what's interesting about this? People with Down syndrome would never, ever say this because people with Down syndrome are the happiest people on the planet. I don't know if you guys have ever met people with Down syndrome. I have several times because when we used to go, like when I would go to racetracks or any kind of events or like cons like that, there was always a group that would come by. It would be like a kids foundation or a special needs foundation, and they would let everybody take pictures with all the people that are like guesting at cons or something like that, right? And they were the nicest people, and I'd always take pictures with them and hug them. Yeah, Jeff. And they're the nicest people in the world. Now, obviously, Jeremy doesn't leave his house, and he's probably never met somebody with Down syndrome, so he's just saying bullshit. But if you're not funny, like if you're not funny, I don't really care for it. Like Shane Gillis has Down syndrome people in his family, and he's really, really good at making your heart feel warm while he jokes with them. You know, Jeremy's just like being an asshole because he has no life experience. And to be fair, if it was me and I had no life experience at 50 or whatever the hell old he is now, I would probably dive off the nearest Grand Canyon and catch my eyelid on a fucking rock. You know what I'm saying?
You know, these rhinoceros should be on the Serengeti or whatever. But that zoo makes millions of dollars and like contributes to habitat protection and all this kind of stuff. Like, at no point could he have just said, like, even if he's a diabolical sociopath like me, like, he could have not only provided for his family for the next 18 to 20, 30 years, but he could have really done some good for the Down syndrome community.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay. Jeff, you asked a question finally. He says, what movie characters called Droogs? A $50 question. What's that actor's name? Shit. He did the South Park special. He was in Clockwork Orange, and I don't really care for that movie. But I believe that there's a character in the Clockwork Orange named Droogs. It might be Alex's character. What is that guy's name? Malcolm McDowell? Is that his name? I don't think that's his name. That might be his name. Malcolm McDowell. Well, I guess it's his name. Well, shit. I thought his name was something else. What is it? What was the question? Oh, what movie character is called Droogs? I don't know. Alex from Clockwork Orange. Am I wrong? Who's Malcolm McDowell? Droogs are his cronies. Oh, did I get it right? Sorry. If you're just now joining, the chat is quizzing me, specifically Jeff. That's the only I remember from Droogies. Actually, no. Megadeth's fans are called Droogies too, aren't they? I might be wrong. Movies, Clockwork Orange. That's what I said. I got it right. Finally. Dude, I had a Clockwork Orange poster in my room when I was growing up, and I didn't even like the movie. I liked it okay, but I think I was too young. I probably need to watch it again because I watched it when I was 14, and I just felt like unnerved the whole time. So I think I need to watch it again. But I think it. But I have I had a poster my whole life for some reason. I don't know why. Oh. Well. Thank you, Jeff. We're gonna do a half shot for Jeff for the pink boy. Thank you, brother. These questions are easy and Cody's in. Okay. I thought I got it. I said a Clockwork Orange. Hold on. Did I not say Clockwork Orange? Did I not say that? I could have sworn I said that shit. Thank you, Jeff. Maverick Cuba says, I employ multiple Downs people for on work. I pay them in dandelions. They love. God damn, brother. How could you? How could you do it? How could you do it? You said it twice? Yeah, see? Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I'm doing my best. I told you I'm not an intellectual. Cubic films are peak. I actually don't like 2001. I'm going to be honest. I've tried to watch 2001 twice, and I don't care for it. But I love The Shining. I'm sorry. But something I don't 2001, I don't like the overt goofy metaphor at the end where he turns to a fucking floating baby. I know I'm stupid. I get it. But I'm just saying. I don't like it. I liked the cinematography a lot. But yeah. That's just how I am. I should try it again though. I haven't watched it in a few years. So this is something very interesting right here. Camelot, what was the original password to the orgy in Eyes Wide Shut? Fuck, I don't think I've ever seen Eyes Wide Shut. Whisker Throttle, are you laughing at me? How dare you? How dare you? So this was interesting. A little bit of I'm going to give you the context after this clip.
Let's take a little music break here. He'll be on the show Tuesday or Thursday.
If not,
Does Hambly unironically like boomer cringe stuff? Fidelio. So he confirmed that Tobuscus was going to be on his show. And then Tobuscus backed out of his show. Because probably he Googled Hambly and was like, oh, this guy sucks. And that was it. That's all she wrote. Which is what anybody should do. 100%. Anybody should do it. Get away as fast as you can, dude. That's what shows a trippy movie. You should watch it. Okay, I'll watch it. I might watch it tonight. Sent me a little present for you and the boys. What the hell, McAnal man, are you sending me on Instagram? What the hell are you doing to me, brother? I'm trying to live my life. You're sending me shit on Instagram. Hold on. Let me look. Let me look, boys. Beep, 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 beep.
I'm just saying.
Oops. Sorry. Oopsies. Oopsie daisy. All right. Here we go. Let's see what you sent me on Instagram. Oh, I have to take a half a shot. Hold on. Is that supposed to be me? Why'd you give me a mustache? I like the snake, though. Little snake. That's funny. Someone in the chat's going to know this. What'd you say? Okay, we'll do Name That Song. Name that song. I got to take a half shot for my boy. Average West African IQ is 45. Average Downs is IQ 50. Yeah, that's interesting. What's up, Data God? How you doing, buddy? That's why you don't go there. Buster Brown says, watch Drive minus all the cringe edits. It's good. Is Drive the one with Ryan Gosling? Or is that the one with Stop Pissing Dog? James Spader. That's Crash. I don't remember. All right, boys. Let me take a shot for Jeff. Listen here. Stop sending me stuff. David Prowse, Darth Vader was the bodybuilder in Clockwork. Yeah, dude. I kind of remember that. Take a shot. PDH has consolidated all the leftover whiskey into one old mossy horn. What's the word? Anyways, bottle. I was thinking of the fancy word. Thank you, PS2 Chopper. Welcome back, sir. / cheers to Mr. Well, this is a full shot, but it's fine. Ooh, that's Jack Daniels. Ooh. Oh. My buddy, Decanter, yes. My buddy gave me some Jack Daniels because I hadn't seen him in a while. And I haven't drank it yet. So that's probably what that is. Daniel Robertson, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Love you. I will check it out. Damn you, Daniel. Oh, you probably sent me a video of you doing 315. Hell yeah, I'm all about that. Magnum Norris, where the hell you been, brother? I'll drink a shot with you, brother. Hell yeah. Oh, we're gonna get one soon. I'll let you know when. Magnum Norris, I'll let you know when. Thank you, Magnum Norris. Shout out to my boy for the goal, boy. We love you, buddy. Welcome back, by the way. I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Downs with the six. All right, I'm done. Oh, come on, brother. God. You're a bad person. You're a bad person. All right. Thank you, guys. Waiting on a Sunday afternoon. Oh, that's music lyrics. Music lyrics. I don't know. Waiting on a Sunday afternoon. Fuck. I feel like I've heard Nick Rekieta talk about this, and his favorite band is Stone Temple Pilots. But that's not. It wouldn't be that easy, right? Thank you, Maverick Q. Appreciate you. Nick loves Stone Temple Pilots. Thank you, Maverick Q. I appreciate you. Love you. Thank you, Magnum Norris. Fucking Jeremy Hambly. That's a great picture of me. That's a great picture of me. I love that picture. No way. No way. Sorry, guys. I'm searching something right now on. Oh, I see. Never mind. Apologize. I confused myself 2 seconds ago. YouTube search is X's search is absolutely asinine. It is the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh man. What did you say, Jeff? He says for what I read between the lines. For what I read between the lines. I don't know. Are we still quoting Stone Temple Pilots, or am I crazy? I know this one fat. I doubt it. Oh, I doubt it. Oh, it worked out, Blasco, yeah. Oh no, I opened Audacity. Why'd I do that? Fuck. I'm trying to pull up freaking Kick Chat. Breathing. Breathing is the hardest thing to do. The only Stone Temple Pilots song I know is Interstate Love Song. So I saw someone say STP after I said it, but I only know that one song. That's Papa Roach. It's the name of the song. That's the only one I know. So I'm useless otherwise. I'm completely useless otherwise, guys. You don't understand. Bro in the cave. Listen, here's what happened, Jeff. Here's what happened in my life. I grew up and my dad only listened to hair metal. So it made it to where my favorite bands were like Dawkins and Rat, and freaking Striper and Wasp, right? So unfortunately, anyways,
involved in this. By the way,
let's pull up some more of it, my boy. Name a song and we'll sing it with you, bro. We love you. Name a song, like any song. You know what song I really like? That one song by Jason Mraz. The I Won't Give Up. I like that song a lot. I used to jam the hell out of it. When you're needing your space to do some navigating. I feel things. 'Cause even the stars, they burn. Some even fall to the earth. We got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it. Love that song. Directs Unused Baldo on Rumble says liberal white women are lesser though. They serve no purpose in society. Blukes are great for bike sales and white suburbs. Jews are good at accounting. At least right women have value. Oh my god! You just throwing everybody in there. Yeah. Rat in your. Well, am I supposed to sing? Oh, Piercy. I can't sing Rat music good. You're in love. It's not worth fighting. You're in love. It's hard to sing along with Rat, Lack of communication, you've got no reason. Lack of communication. I love that song. That's like a song no one talks about by freaking Rat. I love that shit. Cinderella? Damn. What's that Cinderella song? Fuck, I forgot the name of that song. Shit. Fuck, what's the name of that song? I'm crazy.
We can get to the Angry Joe Meltdown. Look,
What if you were? Imagine you being the quartering, covering other people's meltdowns.
We can get to the Angry Joe meltdown. Look, none of these people involved in this, by the way, on either side, I'm not friends with any of them.
That's a great song.
I don't care. Like, I don't have any emotional allegiances to any of these people. I also don't dislike them because we disagree on opinions. Angry Joe, a lot of us grew up watching him. And
a lot of us grew up watching him. Bro, he's like 20 years younger than you. A lot of us grew up watching Angry Joe. Brother, you are like 15 years older than Angry Joe. Wouldn't that be wild if Angry Joe was actually older and it just didn't, you couldn't tell because the quartering looks like he's 50?
You know, felt betrayed the second he contracted stage 7 Trump derangement syndrome.
Oh, talking about feeling betrayed. Talking about your audience feeling betrayed. Damn. My man has the self-awareness of a lobster in a boiling fucking pot of oil. That's for damn sure. Imagine betraying your audience. You don't say. You don't say. King projection himself. You don't say. Actually can't even fathom this. Unexpected. Maverick says, no Alice in Chains or Nirvana growing up. I only listened to hair metal and Megadeth. My dad only listened to hair metal, dude. Right? So my dad didn't listen to grunge music. He thought it was hyper gay. And he still does to this day. So I never did. Now, I've listened to a lot of Nirvana and Alice in Chains when I was an adult. I like Alice in Chains a lot. I've never liked Nirvana. And it's because I'm a guitar player and I write a lot of music. That's what I actually have been doing that almost every day. Has been in my studio. So Nirvana is a little hard for me because this is a bad opinion, but it's just so it's so poorly done. The best thing about Nirvana is their songwriting ability was able to carry them fucking through the ages. But Alice in Chains is better in every way. I like 2 Nirvana songs. I like the majority of Alice in Chains. Oh, I love Mozart, Jeff on the Roads. Nothing classically compares to Mozart. It's not even close. Except there's this one Russian composer. I can never remember his name. It's one of those names that's like Dovchesny or some shit. But it was which is great. And the guy that did Waltz of Flowers, I can never remember his name either. Oh, your guitar vids? Yeah, I used to make guitar videos before I did everything else. I like them more for Kurt. He put emotion into it. Well, I like old dude from Foo Fighters. Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmerman would give Mozart a run for his money. No. Completely different composers. Right? So one composer is put in as many notes as possible in a melodic way. And the other one is strictly for music scores. So it is repetitive. Like almost all of Hans Zimmer stuff is extremely repetitive, which works for movies. And of course, he doesn't always do it. Like the pirate stuff is all very unique, and there's a lot of changes in that. I like the thing he did with Days of Thunder, loved it, but it's just very simple, which I do like. But Mozart is something else. Mozart is completely something else entirely. Static X is another band you had to see live. You know, one of my favorite bands of all time, Typo Negative, is one of my favorite bands of all time. Maverick Kubo. At least you respect Alice in Chains. Grunge goats. Yeah, I love Alice in Chains. I would argue Foo Fighters are bigger than Nirvana, only in accolade, not in name. Nirvana's will always be immortal because Kurt killed himself or died or whatever. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 20 away. Hot diggity damn. We're 20 likes from 200, boys, on this beautiful Saturday. If we hit 5 milk, I'm going to make Jessie do it. I don't care if she's sick. She's doing it with us. We're only 400 away now. Shout out to Jeff on the roads. He got us 3 shots today. 3.5, kind of 4 because I'm a bad friend. Billy got us 1. Every Red Boy is a shot of, I guess, Jack Daniels, because that's what I got now. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to the boys. There you go. 5 out of 10. Hot diggity damn. Coker says they were huge before he died. Super huge. Not what I said. Not what I mean. There are several bands that became the biggest bands in the world and then fell into irrelevancy. Nirvana is immortalized. Nirvana will always be immortalized because Kurt killed himself or died. You know? Different. In 500 years, people will know Nirvana, right? In 500 years, a band that had a platinum record in 2001 probably won't be remembered. That's the difference, right? I don't want to be me. Right? Same thing with any of those guys, right? IQ check. IQ. Jeff IQ. Will anyone be sad if Jeremy Hambly does not return to streaming and disappears? No. And people like to rip on him though. Let's see. Jimi Hendrix, for example, will be remembered for all eternity, as long as human history exists. And to be fair, and I know this is a really bad take, but Jimi Hendrix was not that great. Jimi Hendrix was like in 8th place of the people that play the type of music he played in his time. And then when he died, he was immortalized, and he's still immortalized today. Like if you look at if some kind of publication or creator or something puts out a top 10 guitarist list, Jimi Hendrix is always number 1. And Jimi Hendrix is, to be completely honest, Jimi Hendrix could barely play guitar. Right? Kiss. Bro, Jeff, you know, I was at Guitar Center the other day playing this Les Paul. And I usually play like metalcore shit because that's just my job. And I played Lick It Up by Kiss, and the like manager at Guitar Center was like, lick it up. And I was like, yeah. Hell yeah. Thoughts on Yngwie Malmsteen? I love Yngwie Malmsteen. I can't listen to Yngwie. I don't like listening to Yngwie, but I love Yngwie Malmsteen. He's so silly. He's such a silly boy. Buster Brown says Nirvana is dog shit. Damn, Buster Brown. Damn, brother. Damn, son. Whew. Damn, that's rough. Damn, brother. Watchtower, bro. He could play guitar. He could play guitar. He could barely play guitar. Okay. Here's the issue, man. And I don't know if it's just me, and I could be completely talking out of my ass here. I've been playing guitar for like 25 years. And I surpassed that level like in like 3 months. Maybe sooner. And started diving into really like wild shit when I was in my late teens. And I was a really big fan of SRV. And SRV was like, no shit, SRV was like 10 times a guitar, maybe 20 times a guitarist that Hendrix was. But the issue is Hendrix died kind of in his prime. And I feel like non-guitar players or people that kind of noodle on guitars think that Jimi Hendrix was a monster guitar player. And it's just not the case. He did a lot of shit for music, but I'm speaking only on guitar playing. I never consider popularity. I've never done that. I'd never do that. I don't like doing that because then you muddy up everything. Then Slash becomes number one, and Slash isn't even that great either. You know, Brick by Daz. It's a fun group. Let me type that in real quick. Brick by Daz. All right, I got it pulled up. I love the cover art. Pantera lead singer might be a little racist. Pantera's fantastic. Pantera was the goats, brother. Buster Brown says, yeah, bro, Hendrix overrated. Nirvana sucks. Yep. I mean, I agree kind of with that. I kind of agree with that. I agree with that too, amateur. SRV goated. Yep. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that, brother. Phil isn't racist. He's my neighbor. Thank you, Buster Brown. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother. 410 to Fight Milk for the second time in a row. What a world we live in. I have 2 framed pictures of SRV signature. Hell yeah, brother. That motherfucker was the GOAT. Thank you, Daniel. Seamer says Slash was a melodic guitarist. His style was awesome. He was never meant to be a shredder or anything. He kind of is a shredder, but Slash isn't like... Slash is very good at what he does. He's not a over-the-top guitar player. He's very good at what he does, though. And he's also an insanely good songwriter, which goes a long way. Randy Rhoads died as well. How does he stack up? Randy Rhoads was, for his time, unbelievable. Now, nowadays, people have outpaced it times 1,000. But for his time, he was unbelievable, you know? Whereas my point with Hendrix is Hendrix kind of sucked for his time. Like, that's the difference, right? Maverick Cuba, just leave Tom Petty out of all of this. All of it. Thank you, man. Brian May's the GOAT. Brian May's awesome. Brian May is one of those guys that has such a signature sound. Now, probably because of his out-of-phase like design with his guitar, but fantastic. Fantastic. What's up, EB Grimley? We love Les Claypool. Or Les Claypool. Les Claypool. We love some Les Claypool here, boys. All right, next pink boy, and I'm shotgunning my claw, finishing that out, moving on to the next shot, having a good ass time. It's Saturday, boys. We're hanging out, roasting some boys, and just having a good laid back show. It's Saturday. It's what we do. That's what we do. Angus, thoughts on Angus Young? Angus Young is hot fucking shit. As a guitar player, AC/DC is a fantastic band, and Malcolm Young and a little bit of Angus are fantastic songwriters. Angus Young's an awful guitar player, brother. He's like Darren Malakian from System of a Down. But goddamn, can't they write music though? It doesn't really matter, right? Being a guitar player is irrelevant. If you can write some kick-ass music, you're completely good. You're great. But if we're talking guitar players, like strictly guitar players, Angus Young is... I was playing better than Angus Young like within a month or two when I was playing guitar. But it's because they were in a different time period, man, where people weren't experimenting in the ways they were experimenting. Yngwie Malmsteen raised the bar like 6,000% when he came around. Maverick Cuba says you should cover Guns N' Roses 1 in a Million. Shit. Don't make me listen to freaking GNR right now, brother. Come on, dude. Come on, brother. You gotta be easy on my man. Better than Corey Feldman. Oh my gosh. Why would you try the intro to Heart Burst into the Fire? Heart? I know Crazy on You's acoustic intro. It's really fun to play. I don't finger pick it though, because fuck that. I just do what she does now. I use a pick. Not Lil Wayne, brother. Prince is very underrated, Lex. As a guitar player, very underrated. Also a master songwriter. Shit, he wrote half the freaking hits from the 80s. You know? So, that's just how it is sometimes. That's just how it be, man. Prince was the master. I love Prince. It's so crazy that we don't have Bowie, Prince, or Michael Jackson anymore. It's wild if you think about it. That's like all of them. That's all of them. It's all the goats, man. But can you duck while Angus? Hell no. Hell no. Claimer says you're not a GNR fan? No. Look, GNR have some great fucking songs, but no. Kirk Hammett is an awful guitarist. I'm speaking of a guitarist. He's not a good guitar player. He's pretty fucking terrible. But I don't know how much he has to do with songwriting. I'm pretty sure James and Lars writes most of it. He did come up with the riff for Inner Sandman, though, so he kind of sent him into the stratosphere of that shit, right? Thank you, Random Unbreaded. Love you, buddy. I love you. I appreciate you, man. 20 likes until 200, boys. Kerry King. God, bro, what is wrong with you, James? You're fucking with me tonight. You're naming the worst guitarist in all of the industry back to back to back. Kerry King? Are you fucking kidding me? Just random bullshit. God, Kirk's better than that. Well, who's the next? Who you gonna name next? It's gonna be Lil Wayne, isn't it? Gary Holt's great. Gary Holt's fucking way better, dude. He's very solid. Sean Payne says, have you seen the left-handers that learn a guitar strung right, handed upside down? Yeah, there's this black dude I keep seeing reels of that plays upside down. And he's a fucking monster. I don't know his name, though. He's like an older black guy, and he plays it upside down, and he fucking shreds face. It's crazy. It's really, really good. He's very clean, and fuck, his runs are so clean, man. It's great. It's great. Jeez. He was part of the Big Four through the 80s with Slayer, Metallica, Beta. The best guitar player in all of the Big Four, easily, ain't even close, was Marty Friedman. Easily. Followed by Chris Poland. The same band. Funny. Same band. Tom Morello. Now I know you're trolling my ass. Come on, dude. Come on, brother. You're trolling me. Mono Neon. Is that his name? That can't be his name. Hold on. That's Brick by Daz. Get that pulled up. Mono Neon. That is not who I'm thinking of. No, he's an old black guy, and this guy looks kind of young, or younger. This guy's like older. I haven't pulled up Derek. Heckler Cove with 67 jewels. I love you. Now I know you didn't just say Panic at the Disco in my chat, brother. What are you doing? I don't know. You gonna ask me something about Fall Out Boy next? I was listening to thrash metal during the emo era, brother. Dimebag Daryl, goat, absolutely goated. See, you guys got me talking about freaking music, and now we lost track of our show. It just always happens. This happens every time anybody mentions music, and I'm always talking about music for hours. And also, I've been drinking. You fuckers, you got me again. You got me again. How could you? Oh my God, Art, you fucking son of a bitch. How could you? Oh, it doesn't lead to viewers though, Blasco. People leave when I start talking about music because I say things about Hendrix and they get mad. Zeppelin, we need more music. I fucking love Zeppelin. God, I love Led Zeppelin. Jimmy Page, the GOAT when it comes to writing. Dragon Force. The next person that says Dragon Force in the chat needs to be banned. Fucking Dragon Force. I'll never forget the first time I listened to Dragon Force, and I was like, this song's pretty good. Pretty good. And then I listened to the next song, and it was the same song. And who bop doo bobby. I'm like, what the fuck? How is this the same song? And then I listened to the next song on Operation Ground and Pound. Same song. And I was like, oh, this sucks. Never mind. At least they wrote that one song really good. Ban Daniel. Here's what you should do. Like the show, ban Daniel. I learned a lot from Paul Gilbert's videos when I was starting out on guitar. Paul Gilbert is a monster. Paul Gilbert's like an alien. Roy Clark. Finally a good one. Fucking love Roy Clark. Zach Wild. Woo! I love Zach Wild. I used to not like Zach Wild. I thought he was generic and annoying when I was younger. And the older I got, I was like, never mind. Inject it into my veins. Something about it, man. Just started speaking to me. Speaking to me. We got to open another claw. Jerry Reed. Oh, everybody's putting good ones now. Finally, the chat is throwing some good shit at me. Fucking love Jerry Reed. Amos Moses. Amos Moses was Cajun. Lived by himself in the swamp. Hunted alligator for living. Just hit him in the head with a stomp. Boom. Louisiana law's gonna get you, Amos. Ain't legal hunting alligator down in the swamp, boy. I fucking love Jerry Reed. Oh my God. No More Tears, Zach Wild's magnum opus. I love playing that solo. That is one of my favorite solos to play on guitar, isn't No More Tears. It's so like easy, but you feel like a badass, man, when you play it. But the first fast run, you just feel like you're a badass when you play it every time. All right, Art. I got it, Art. Okay. I get it, brother. I get it, man. You're killing me. Oh. 15 likes to 200. We'll crack open another one. King of Leon. Ooh, Kings of Leon. Yeah, dude. That dude, he also played with George Lynch. Nita Strauss. Come on, brother. She's a good guitarist. She's a good guitarist. It's different. Women and men are completely different. They just have a completely different like feel. She's probably one of the better female guitarists for sure. I've seen her live twice, and she's pretty solid. Oh, and George sucks now. I don't know if he sucks. He's just different now. He was a monster in the 80s. He was a monster in the 80s. Are you saying Chad? What do you mean by Chad Kroger? Oh, you know what that is, Holly. Rob Zombie. I've seen Rob Zombie live, and it was awesome. I was lit the hell up on whiskey, though. I wasn't lit up enough to like not remember, but I was lit up, and I was woo. It was that it was the tour when they were doing the entire Hellbilly Deluxe album. It like back to front. Oh, how lucky was I? And they had the original lineup because John Five had left or whoever it was in the band. So they had the original lineup for Rob Zombie. What luck. I also saw Alice Cooper. It was good. Yamaha or Ibanez, Lord Lightbulb? Neither. I play ESPs, like standard Japanese. But I kind of want to get me an Epiphone Les Paul. The Chinese ones are so good now. If you would ask 16-year-old Cody if he wanted an Epiphone Les Paul, I'd have kicked my own ass. But now, for some reason, they feel good. I played a new one at the Les Paul custom Epiphone at the Guitar Center, and it itches my balls. It itches my balls, brother. What's the most legendary band you've ever seen? Nightwish. Nightwish is the best show I've ever seen. As far as I love seeing Hammerfall. I've seen them 4 times. 5th time in September. Stellar says thoughts on MJ. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that Michael Jackson easily top 3 musical acts of all time. And I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on Michael Jackson as a guy, but the music, yeah, something else. And the music videos, how they were basically small films. God, I remember when my mom showed me Thriller for the first time, and I was like, "Holy shit!" What's the worst show I've ever been to? A band called Oceans of Sadness. It was fucking atrocious. Now I don't know anything about the band. They opened for somebody, and I was like, "This is awful." So Alice Cooper 98. Steppenwolf. Hell yeah. Rammstein. I bet that was kick ass. Lamb of God's fucking amazing. Seen Lamb of God, yeah. Asperg on Metalocalypse, like Billy on trains. Not Billy. Come on, guys. Not Billy. 14 likes to 200. Spam the like button, boys. We're just chatting about music and drinking a little because I've been live for a couple hours. Just hanging out. What's up, Yarn? Or Yar CNA? I saw Guns open for Stones. Fuck, brother. How old are you, Jeff? I'm just kidding. I love you. Who the fuck wants to listen to Oceans of Sadness? You want to hear something really crazy, Ablasius? Oh my God. So I was going to this show, right? And it was Hammerfall. Hammerfall, which is like one of my favorite bands of all time. I know it's gay. I love it. Guess who was opening for them? Guess. Fucking Sonata Arctica and Tarot. And the original opener was supposed to be Teresis, which is my other favorite band of all time. And they canceled, and we got Oceans of Sadness. No! How could you? They fucked me up. It hurt my heart, brother. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Think your shadow ban. I don't get your notices. Hey, man, I'm glad you're here. Hit that like button, and you'll get them next time. What happens is when you have to hit the like button for YouTube to notify you next time. Like, just watching doesn't do enough. It doesn't do enough anymore. Are you correcting how I say Teresis, Blasco? A band I've listened to since I was 12 years old. Are you kidding me? I don't care. Not 12 years old. No, I might have been 12, actually. Might have been 12, actually. It's finished, God of War. Yes, sir. Yeah, if any of you have never listened to Teresis, fucking listen to it. It will blow your asshole out. The Varangian Way album, back to front. You'll be like, well, it is a masterpiece. Is he masterpiece? What's up, Last Relic? How you doing, brother? I'm at the point of my stream, Last Relic, while I talk about music, because somebody prompted it. It was Jeff's fault. Let's be honest. It was Jeff. It was your fault, Jeff. We are $380 to Fight Milk for the second stream in a row. Oh my God. I saw Cheap Trick and Blue Oyster Cult at the Sky when I was a kid. Jeff, I've met you. You don't look that old. I had no idea you're 84 years old. Hey, me and Sean, we're on the same page. Next, Jeff is going to tell us that he saw Soft White Underbelly before they were Blue Oyster Cult. I feel it coming. Well, I'll only be 82. I saw Cheap Trick once. I saw Cheap Trick when I was like 14, and I wasn't trying to see them. I was at a festival, and they were just playing. So, and Thin Lizzy. I think Thin Lizzy was there too. I don't remember. I might be wrong. I don't remember. I saw oh God, that's fucked. That's pretty funny. Oh, you got my ass, brother. No. Oceans of Sadness sounds like a band made with Cody and Gundam. Oh. I don't know if it counts as seeing them, but I saw Christopher Crossman at work with the original single Antonio with some original members at the same time. How old are you? See all the bands. That's what I've been doing. I'm seeing Creed in 2 weeks for some reason. I'm seeing Hammerfall in September. I'm excited. You had Jeff Pilson's bass pick and you lost it, Darakuda? What the fuck? I still have the pick. The Hammerfall pick I caught in 2011. I still have it. Still got that shit, brother. Mint Toto. Oh. You want to go, Makuta? The fucking tickets are like $500 a piece. So I'm gonna have to go. So here's how Creed's gonna work. I'm gonna go to the box office or whatever they call it, and I'm gonna beg them to give them to me half off. And if they don't, I will not be seeing Creed because I can't afford $1,000 to take me and Jesse. I just can't. So, but if they can drop it to $250, I can sell a guitar. I have a guitar that will quotes at like $500, and I can go see Creed. Margaret Cuba, it was all good until you went after Rancid. Shit. Sublime is back. Life is so much what you got, because you might get run over, you might get shot. Parks and Dirty South. Country metal. What is country metal? Hold on. The fuck? Oh, never mind. Yeah, like if it was like $40 or $80, that'd be reasonable. But it's like $500 a ticket right now. Going to sell a card to see? Yeah, I have to. Man. Yeah. Dr. Gusa says, "Don't sell a guitar. The economy is so bad that used guitars only sell for max 40% of the new value." That is not true. That is not true. I used to have like 10 guitars. I only have 2 now. I sold them all, and I got so much more than I paid for them. I had $600 guitars from 2011 that sold for $2,000. I literally sold them cash for $2,000 at Guitar Center. I made like $6,500 on my guitars I sold, and I did not pay that much for them. I had a guitar that I paid $299 for. They gave me $1,100 for it. The used guitar market is asinine right now. Just straight asinine. Goose says, "I'm seeing like new Fenders for less than half their value." Well, that's because they're Fenders. Fender is like a used Mustang, brother. You can get a 2016 Mustang for $15,000 or $13,000 GT with 100,000 miles. Right? Fender's the same way. But if you sell a PS10 from 78, you're going to get $3,000 used. I sold a bunch of Japanese standards, and all my Japanese standards went for $2,000 or more. I got $2,200 for my PS10. I paid like $2,100 for it years ago. My Eclipse Japanese standard, I paid $1,100 for, got $1,600. I have a BC Rich Stealth from the 80s that was made in LA before they moved out of the country. 13th model ever. BC Rich used to be badass. Now they're trash. Need new humbuckers for my PRS. Any suggestion? Get a Dreamcatcher and Rainmaker DiMarzio. I swear by those. I have them in my ESP Horizon standard. Monsters Rock in LA. Metallica, Scorpions, Van Halen, and a band called Kingdom Come. Jesus Christ, brother. That's a hell of a show. I'm about to ever use a slide playing guitar? Nope. I've used one before. Holy shit. I just sneezed my head off. John Wade says, "This channel is worse than old women gossiping all day." Hell yeah, brother. I agree with that shit. I have 200 to 300 people to show up to hear me talk about music for all. But we're all a bunch of sad, lonely men. We're just innocent men. Heckler Coat says, "I have a Gibson Les Paul Anniversary. Been sitting in the case for years. Probably need to sell it." You should just send it to me, dude. Because I need a Les Paul. Send it to me. I will play it so much for free, or like $20. I don't know. 4-wire for coil split on them. Yeah, I have coil split on mine. They play Thunder Kiss, but sing Folsom Prison over it. Then do Cowboys for Hell. So by John. This is the country metal you're talking about right now. Holy shit! What's up, Real Wade Nation? How you doing, brother? Seen Dying Fetus 12 times. Who the hell is Dying Fetus? What's going on? Oh my God. Dreamcatcher for the bridge. Yes. I made mine are black and white. Children Bone Rule. Dude, I've been listening to so much Children Bone. Last Relic says, "I sold my Nintendo 64 with 4 controllers and only got $60 for it." Damn. That's wild. I feel like they get more nowadays. Who the hell's that? Apparently Dying Fetus is like a band that everybody knows of. I had no idea. No idea. Everybody's like, oh, dude, Dying Fetus is goated. Like, Woot. I thought you guys were trolling me. Dying Fetus, you say? Yes, it's quite. Children bonus, dude. All right. Pure Blood. Come on, brother. You got to elaborate on how you could possibly think that. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Goose, you just call me rich. I paid nothing for those guitars. Nothing. The most I paid was $1,100 for an Eclipse Standard when I was like in my 20s. That's not a lot of money for like a high-end guitar. My point is guitar, the used guitar market has went insane, dude. $300 for an IC400. I got $1,100 for it. It's crazy. That was a Korean fucking made guitar, dude. It's Korean. It was great. My point is, listen, Dr. Seuss, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you crashing out right now? The point was, the used guitar market is extremely not bad right now. It's one of those weird markets like cars that are fucking skyrocketing. You know what I'm saying? Now, like Fender is completely different because Fender Strats sell more than any other guitar brand combined. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the market on Fender Strats are shit unless they're American Strats and sometimes Mexican Strats. But any other guitar, brother, you're gonna make a profit on. Just stop buying Fenders, brother. Now look, Fender's fine. If you like playing Fenders, that's fine. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're not going to get your money back from a Fender, unfortunately. That and probably Gibson. Any Gibson Les Pauls, you're not going to get your money back because they're so expensive already. Gibson Customs are like $4,000. You're never getting that back, and you're paying for the name on the headstock, unfortunately. But every other brand, yeah, you'll get money back for them. Like Schecter, you put in you sell a Schecter Diamond Series, you're going to make money on it. You know, it's just everybody and their brother like wants a Fender. Everybody and their brother won't buy a Les Paul unless it says Gibson on the headstock, so you won't make your money back on those because they're the Mustang and Dodge Charger of guitars. I'm not saying they're bad at all. I'm just saying that they are priced fucking insane. You can pay like $1,800 for an American Fender. Insane. When a Mexican Fender Strat sounds better, if not the same as an American Strat, right? That's the issue. Everybody says Schecter is overpriced, not good in resale. Not true. Not true. There are Schecters that were $399 8 years ago that are going for $1,100, $900 now. Hey, what's up, brother? That stringy voice always. Wait, what the fuck you saw? Hold on, brother. Nintendo Prime, how could you? How could you? Wait, modern Chargers are 68. Modern, not 68s, brother. American means nothing. I agree with that. Play an American guitar and then play a Japanese. You'll be like, oh, wow. Well, even Chinese guitars are on the rise, brother. Epiphone customs or like Les Paul customs are coming out of China now, and they're fantastic. My 16-year-old self would kick my ass. Would kick my ass if I said that. You know? Would kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? Gooska says, Jeremy sold his arcade machines. You had to sell all your guitar collection? Yes. So when I jumped into racing, I spent... Basically, how it worked is like a sponsor would pay for like 80% of my year, and then the other 20% was me. And it was like $600,000. So I just couldn't fucking keep up with it. And then I finally kind of got out and moved to part-time and started like building back again. and decided that I didn't need 10 guitars because I'm not a collector. I've never been a collector, but I just had guitars that I've had my whole life that I've never played because I got a guitar when I was 18, 19, 20, and then I haven't played them since then. And I only play my ESP standard. So I was like, I'm going to sell all these and put it towards like my savings, which is what I did. You know? So it worked out. I'm a collector. Derek, I've talked about this. Stop. Stop. Now, to be fair, I don't understand collecting. I've never understood it, so it's my fault. I was like, God, I have all these guitars. I can't even put any of my guitars in my guitar stand because it only holds 4, and I have like fucking guitars everywhere. So I was just like, I'm gonna get rid of all the ones I don't play, and it worked out really well. And I kept the guitars that I play. It worked out, man. Beep, 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 beep. That's true, Art. You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. I always wanted a room with those mounted neck holes as my wallpaper. Yeah, brother. No, like, dude, I get it. I get it aesthetically, but unless I had like $5 million in my savings, I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? James says, I mean, understanding wanting a lot of guitars, but when you have over 500 guitars, what the hell are you doing? Well, I mean, money's not an issue for those people at all, right? Like, I wanted to bolster my savings so I could not have to really worry about something sneaking up on me. So that's what I did. But yeah, the guys in Metallica don't have to worry about that at all. So, I mean, it's like Slash's guitar collection. I watched a video of Slash's guitar collection, bro. He has a cajillion guitars, which is cool. I would too. If I had like 50 million in the bank based, yeah, I'd have a fucking fuck ton of shit. But I'm just a normal ass dude, you know? Like Gooseco said something about like Jeremy. Yeah, so the difference between me and Jeremy is I'm a normal guy. Like, I've made like a living wage on YouTube for the last 7 years. Jeremy's made like $50 million and he spent all of it. I haven't even made $1 million on YouTube in like 8 years. That's the difference. Come on, James. Come on, James. I don't know about 50 million. Well, you know, I might be exaggerating, but it's definitely like it's at least 10. It's at least 10 million. At least. Just if you just look up sheer view count plus Rumble giving him $2 million plus any of his other like product placement stuff, it's probably 10 or more. If I would, for example, if I would have made $10 million on YouTube in the last 7 years, I would have 8.9 in my bank account right now, like in my savings. But I'm kind of, I don't go too crazy money wise, unless it was about racing. Then I just drop all that shit because I'm like, I got to go for the dream like a dumbass. I got my backdrop done today. I have about half of a full tarot card cyberpunk displays. Are freaking awesome. The amount of inspiration lessons pulled from the world is kind of crazy. You talking about backdrop for like streaming? Make sure you guys like to stream, by the way. Speaking of streaming. They get paid to play whatever guitar is probably hard. No, I would, dude. Yeah, fuck, for sure. Well, that's the one reason why I won't sell my Solar guitar, because like Ola messaged me and was like, "Hey, you want a guitar?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So I'll never sell it. You know. Daniel says, "So is it bad? I've drank 2 2/3 of a handle of Fireball." Yes. Yes. Yeah, strong opinion. I'd be racing full time. Do you think you make it big on OnlyFans? No. I'm only like at 13% body fat for like a month out of the year. And I don't want to stay it's so hard to maintain that, and I don't want to get on fuck tons of drugs. You know, Kali Gloff. Oh my god. He says, here's a red boy to fuck up the cool talk on Fenders. Forgive me, Chet. Listen, I'm not saying Fenders are shitty at all. They're great guitars. It's just resale's rough. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's why I've never been a Fender or a Gibson guy, because I've never had the money for it. That's all I'm saying. I bought $300 guitars until I was like 29. Now, I was 26 when I bought my first ESP, and it was $1,400. And that was the most I'd ever spent. And I've never spent that much on a guitar until my PS10, which I got a lot for. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. Yes. It's just somebody was asking about the resale. And I was like, well, it's because it's Fender, unfortunately. And then he got super pissed and was like, call me Jeremy or something. I was like, I'm just saying Fender. I'm sorry. Goddamn. I'm sorry, brother. I'm not besmirching the Fender. Thank you, Kali Gloff. Shout out to my boy. We're taking a shot. We're taking a shot for Kali Gloff. I don't have any more of that. Where's my Jack Daniels? Are you into wristwatches, Goose? Hell no. Hell no. I used to wear wristwatches all the time. But then I stopped because they were heavy. I do like them though. I like how they look, but I couldn't pay for one. Like I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? I have a buddy. His name's RNG Gamer. He's stayed at my house a few times. Good dude. He's all about it. He knows everything about freaking wristwatches. Why do they make you race as a talent? Entertainment seems odd. That's just how racing is. It's just how it is, man. You gotta pay $25,000 minimum per race, which is that's how it is, man. It costs money to race. Slash cheers to Kali Gloff. 340. Ooh, 340 till 5 milk. Yep. Thank you, man. Thank you, Kyle. Love you, buddy. Kyle Lee Gloff is the man with a plan. Thank you, man. I prefer pocket watches, Gooseco. Gooseco. Oh, it's Gooseco. Never mind. Gooseco. James, I have not, but if someone claims that soda is healthy, they're retarded. They're retarded. Absolutely retarded. Thank you, Kali Gloff. I love you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Gooseico, thank you, man. I love you. Who's Shoe Nice? That sounds familiar. I don't remember. That's probably a derogatory thing. I don't know. Gooseico, what I do every Saturday is I just drink. I'll do like subject matter the first 2 hours and then I drink and talk to my chat, because if it wasn't for my chat, I wouldn't be here. So I just like to talk to people. And I know it doesn't lead to views and shit, but I drink like once or twice a week. If it's off season, he's known for drinking stuff. Well, that's good. I drink in the off season, but usually I'm doing a really strict workout regimen and diet, and I get in extreme shape, and then I taper off of it, and then I do it every October to January, and it's almost here again. I can't believe it. It's almost here again. It's fucking crazy. But I go on a really, really crunch 1600 diet, 220 protein, 80 carbs, and I get down into real insane shape, and then I taper off for a few months, and then I taper back on. I don't taper on. I go full on. But fight milk diet. Hell yeah, brother. If I'm gonna drop 1.5K, I'd rather get a Jackson Randy Rhodes. Bro, I had a 1989 USA Rhodes, and I hated it. It was awful, and I don't know why. At 12% body fat, want to get single digits once. It's just too much to get singles, man. I mean, I don't really want to do GLP-1s, but I might. I'm considering getting on a GLP-1 on my next diet to get insane. What's the mixed protein? Mostly beef. It's mostly grilled chicken. Mostly grilled chicken. It leads to viewer retention. I don't know if that's true, Stellar. I don't know if that's true, brother. But we're almost at 250 likes, so we're doing something. What's the GLP-1? The most popular GLP-1 is Ozempic, which I wouldn't recommend to anybody. But there's stuff like what is it? It's called like testosterone. I always forget the name. They have weird names. Tirzepatide. Tirzepatide is probably the best one as far as like for like weightlifting and retaining muscle mass. So if you're on an extreme diet and you're weight training, a GLP-1 will fucking get you shredded. So you stack all of it, like you'll stack a GLP-1, your diet, your workout regimen, and if you're like really wanting to go hard, you stack like an anabolic in a test. Which I don't do that, but I've been considering doing a GLP-1. You know. What's up, Al Guang? I was thinking about you yesterday. You just use Anavar? No. Like pill form? No. If we're gonna use pill form, you gotta stack it with tests, or else your whole body becomes acne. Oh, you become the acne monster. They're everywhere. What's up, Donut Gambler? How you doing, brother? Thank you again, Kylie Goff. I love you, buddy. I love you. What's the side effects of a GLP-1? I actually don't know, or I don't remember. I don't think they're very bad because it's an injectable. Oh, yeah, it's the normal stuff. Nausea and diarrhea. Nausea being more prevalent. I've never tried a GLP-1, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I imagine it's probably nothing short of nausea, probably. What's up, Razzle Dazzle? Anavar is the safest? Probably, but I just wouldn't do an anabolic if it was pill form. Only injections. That's like the cleanest thing you do, all injection. You know? All injection. I've been thinking about GLP-1. I'm tired of being postpartum body. Well, so a GLP-1 doesn't fix everything. So a GLP-1 is an additive. So you need to weight train. You need to do high intense cardio, diet, and run a GLP-1. If you just run a GLP-1, it'll take years. Right? So like people will be like, I'm on a GLP-1 and I lost 40 pounds in 12 months, right? That's too fucking long. And also you're spending $180 a month for GLP-1. So you're spending like $1,400 to get to lose 40 pounds. Insanity. You know what I'm saying? Weight train, get on a cut diet, run a GLP-1, and then you'll lose 40 pounds in 2 months. That's the difference. You save $1,000 and you get there fast, and then you can start to really push. Jelly Laud says GLP is a lazy and unhealthy way to lose weight, in my opinion, for non-diabetic people. I don't entirely disagree. I run nothing when I diet. I just do my diet, 1,600, 220 protein, 80 carb, 75 days, no cheat meals, and I get down to about 165 from like 190. But I want to run a GLP-1 just to experiment and see what the difference and pros and cons are. Will it help? Will it hurt? What's the difference? That's kind of what I want to do. Because there's a lot of my buddies at the gym that are fucking geeked out, and they run GLP-1s 24/7, and they swear by them. And I'm like, okay, well, what's the difference, right? Which is more effective, GLP-1 or Nick's Coke? Nick's Coke, for sure. J's. Do you take creatine? No. What is your opinion on federal judge ruling that soda and candy can't be banned on Snap? Dog shit. You should never be allowed to buy candy and fucking cereal and bullshit on government assistance. Bullshit. Salas Warrior says, my brother was on it, landed in the hospital after 6 months. God, 6 months. Well, what was his starting weight and what was his like activity like? Because you got to take in a lot of shit. Chad Thomas. Yeah. It'll crash your metabolism. That thing inhibits the whole sensory area, not just one. It does. It introduces like 2 hormones. I'm not worried about that. On my diets, I don't eat an amount that would affect whether my metabolism was slow or not slow. Is that Kylie Goff again? Damn! Says, please be careful of GLP-1s. They flush muscle and bone mass. That is true. That is why you run it for 12 weeks. So here's the issue with GLP-1s is it's a moderation thing, right? So if you ran NPP and SUS or Anavar, Daniel, you would run it for like minimum 6 weeks to 12 weeks, right? If you're running Tren, lower than that. And then you come off, right? But there are people out there, Kylie Goff, that run GLP-1s for years. That's where you're getting into fucked territory. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. If you would get on a GLP-1 for like 12 or 16 weeks, that's nothing. Right? But if you're doing it for years, that's when it starts to fuck everything up. Right? Everything in moderation. Thank you, Kylie Goff. My man, we're 290 from fucking Fight Milk. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, brother. Kylie Goff. Work with a doctor to have your blood work done often. Yes. Lower is better, and major diet changes are what you should try to do. Should it be healthy snacking within a room? Yep. From Ux. Imagine dieting or needing a drug to not be a fat slob. It's not hard. It's not. No. If I didn't diet at all for years, I would probably be exactly where I am right now. Well, probably a little bit heavier. I'd probably like fat 5-10 pounds. You just don't overeat, right? But when I talk about it, I'm speaking from a purely getting fucking shredded point. And to get absolutely geeked out to the gills, there's certain things you can do or try, right? I'm talking like getting down to like 9% body fat. Egg whites, running low carb, Goggins the way. That's true. That's it. Yep. Spas are advertising it now. Bro, half of my ads on Facebook are GLP-1s. And I mean, it's probably because I Googled where is it at? Tizaritide. Well, it's gone now. I thought I Googled that shit. I can never pronounce it. It's like Tizaritide or some shit. What's up, Cairo Lily? How you doing, baby? Our fun fact, just don't be fat. That is also true. Yes, it's yeah. Egg yolks where the good shit is. Not if you're dieting, no. It's macros, brother. It's always macros. Egg whites macros are literally like 7 times better than actual whole eggs. And I'm not exaggerating. Like 7 times better, brother. You can drink 15 tablespoons of egg whites, get 40 grams of protein on 300 calories. You would need like 16 eggs, whole eggs, to get to that point. Or some shit crazy like that. And it would be like 1,000 calories. So if you're dieting, egg whites are the way. If you're not dieting, fuck yeah, throw them in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't get egg whites when I'm not dieting, for sure. I finally had a pizza. Hope you're doing well. Well, where did you get to, Kiro Lily? I don't know how tall you are, but like, where did you hit your goal? You know? Didn't the FDA change their stance on high carb diets? I think people are starting to realize the dangers. Yeah, high carb diet would be the worst thing you could ever do. I don't know how that would even be a thing. Egg whites are disgusting, but stupidly healthy. Oh, I fucking love egg whites. I actually like egg whites. I am an anomaly. It's probably because I've done them for so years. The yolk has the omegas. I don't give a fuck about omega. I'm trying to lose weight. I get omegas from my fish oil, brother. Another claw. And another shot. All right, we're gonna take another shot for Kyle Gloff. I'm pretty liquored up. It's all working out. Shout out to Kyle Gloff. Distance runners. Yeah, but who would want to look like a distance runner? You know? Goosica. Your name reminds me of fucking Cusco, brother, from Emperor's New Groove. Love that goddamn movie. So you'd have to eat for that for 7 years? No. So what I do is I'll do 75 to 80 days of an extreme cut diet, and I'll get down to like 165, and I'll get pretty geeked out. Not as much as I'd like though. That's why I wanted to try GLP-1 next time. But I'll get pretty low. Like my abs are pretty good. And then I taper off, and then I'll eat kind of normal until October, and then I get back up to like 185, and then I start my cut diet again in October. So I just do it for 3 months out of every year. My goal is to be in better shape than I was the year before at another year older, right? Because like everybody I went to high school with, and I know this is like vain as fuck, but everybody I went to high school with is like fat as fuck now. And I'm almost 40, and I want to be like geeked out like for the rest of my life at some point of the year. I passed my goal, got a little too small, hit 23% body fat. That's pretty good. Pretty good for a girl. How tall are you, Kiro Lily? I would imagine 5'4" or 5'5", because that's average. I'm proud of you. Shout out to Kiro Lily. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Pull the lever, crunk. Wrong lever. All right. Okay, Whisker Throttle. Stop. Slash cheers to Kyle Goff. I didn't have a chance. I'm 5'1". Oh, damn. You little as hell. That's sad. I must throw you like a football. Yeah. I dated this girl one time that was like 4'11". And when she pissed me off, I would grab her by the waist and just pick her up like above my head and just walk. And she would just go dead weight. I'm like, stop arguing with me, okay? I could throw you. You have no defense. But then she'd get all hot and bothered, and it fucking ruined everything. All right. What's your take on the gym being gay? No, I don't know. I don't know about that. No, I don't know about that. Half of my gym is like women in like booty shorts and sports bras. Granted, I go to like a bodybuilder heavy gym. First doctor appointment in 10 years. I'm fat as fuck. Hopefully, GLP-1 prescription so I can drop 60 pounds in a year and still drink. Nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure you can buy GLP-1s, man, like without a prescription. I don't think they're scheduled. I could be really wrong though, but I'm quite positive you don't have to have a prescription. Can you buy tirzepatide? Let's see. Yes, you can buy tirzepatide, but it's prescription only. Well, fuck. But I see it online. Oh, this is probably one of those things where you click it and you buy it, and then you get like an AI chat that's like, "Are you fat?" And you're like, "Yes." And it's like, "Okay, here you go." I'm going to imagine that's how that works. Meth really melts the pounds off. All right, Lex. Okay, Lex. Calm down, brother. Look good for as long as you can because you ain't getting any chance. Yeah. That's the goal, man. It's a survival instinct. Play dead. Yeah. Yeah, it was really bad, Kira Lily. Like when she would get like angry, she's like tiny little fucking thing, a little tiny head, everything, tiny little thing. She weighed like 90 pounds. And she'd get mad, and it was just adorable. So I would just like pick her up and like fuck with her, and she would start laughing, and it would just diffuse the situation immediately. So easy. I'm like, bro, you are literally just a little chihuahua. I'm just like, oh, look at you, you're angry. And she'd be like, fucking stop. I'm like, we're flying. And then she'd start laughing. And then she'd take her drawers off. And I'm like, that's not what I was trying to do. I was just fucking with you. If you see a fat meth addict, it's not an addict. Well, Chris Farley was deep inside the cocaine, brother, and somehow he stayed fat. He out-ate the cocaine. My man out-ate the cocaine. Mal, what are you doing in here? Brother, you just think I have food? All I have is alcohol. You want to call? My husky's in here looking at me. Go on now. Go on now. Go find your mama. She's you're gonna lay down for good. That's fine. Okay. Stellar Eclipse says recommendations to lose 50 pounds this year. Go on a cut diet. And you'll lose 50 pounds. It depends on where you're starting from. So if you're like 250 or 260 or 300, if you did a 1600 calorie diet with 0 cheat days, hit a little bit of weight training, in 90 days, you'd lose 40, 50 pounds. It's that easy. It's some people just can't do it. It's a willpower thing. And some people they'll justify cheat meals. And then they'll justify cheat days. And then they'll justify cheat weeks. And then they'll be confused as to why they're not losing weight. You know? James says, do you think social media encourages being fat? I see a lot of people eating like 500 cheeseburgers for a snack before a doubt. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't say it encourages you to be fat. I think ads do. Like, I get DoorDash ads like every fucking day. Do you want some hot wings? And I'm like, hell yeah, I want some hot wings. But I ate hot wings yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I ignored the DoorDash ads. But yeah, I would say so. Maybe more ads. More ads. We're 280 until Fight Milk. But I'm going to log off. I'm going to log off here in a little bit. I'm going to keep going for a little while. I don't know why there's so many people in here. We almost have 300 people listening to me talk about dieting. Why are you guys here? You guys are wild as hell. You guys are wild as hell. Shout out to Kylie Gloff. Shout out to Jeff on the Roads. Don't mind if it takes 6 months. Well, that's a little hard for me, Stellar, because I do it all at once. I mean, you could lower your caloric intake, but here's the issue, Stellar. Here's the biggest issue with weight loss. If you can't give up the things that are holding you back, let's say you want pizza once in a while. Let's say you want alcohol once in a while. You will never get there. And I'm not being like a dick at all. You just won't get there. You'll never get there. Because you will always fall back into it. You got to swear it off. And if you actually swear it off, you will always make it. I did it to me. When the first time I went on a cut diet, I was 24. It took me 9 months to get off of it. That's how like sucked into it I was. I was 140 pounds and I had abs on my eyeballs, but I was really little though. I had no muscle mass. I was shredded like a Auschwitz victim. Was that Renee Galarza on Kick with 500 fucking kick? My weakness is sweets like cookies and cakes. I do need to let go of them. Both sides of my family are diabetics. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, I've never been a sweets guy. Thank God. Thank God. Never been a sweets guy. Look at the fucking Jiggly Bee. He's back. The Jiggly Bee. Even Kira Lily threw a Jiggly Bee. And she's not even jiggly anymore. Damn. You know? Today was my cheat day and I almost ate a full pizza. Yeah, dude. I don't even do that. Like, I got a red pepper pizza from Mellow Mushroom like last Sunday. What's up, M-Bone? And I could only eat 2 pieces. And I think that's just getting older. I don't know how old you are, RLC, but like the older I get, the less I can eat, which is actually kind of annoying because it's harder to hit my protein intake. What's the hardest thing to give up on your diet? Probably convenience. Like usually PDH will DoorDash like some Chinese food or some Mexican food and we'll just kill it, you know? But if I'm on my diet, I have to get the George Foreman out and I got to eat chicken tenderloins out and I got to use the George Foreman to spice them up and then I got to make some rice or PDH will make rice. You know what I'm saying? We got to season it. It's just a complete and utter convenience. What's up, Ursus? Fucking Hannah Claire. Cody ate like a bird. Listen, I'm just getting old, brother. Getting old. Maverick Cuba says, it's that damn vodka for me. God, what is wrong with me? Vodka. I have had like 5 shots today or 6 shots. The damn vodka. I don't have a problem quitting drinking at all, which is really nice. Like really nice. Because I have friends that it's hard for them. And dude, I will just quit drinking. And then I don't drink again for 3 months. Beautiful. It's probably because I know. It's because I know I'll drink again, so it doesn't affect me. How do you deal with taking a dump? When I'm on my cut diet, I shit once a week, which I don't think is good for me, but that's what I do. Maverick Cuba says it's a damn vodka. Yeah, dude. Fucking food, it's a hell of a drug. You ain't lying, brother. No, look, dude, I love food. And I will say this, it's very frustrating when fat people claim that they can't diet because they love food. I guarantee you, Kiro Lily can probably attest to this. I love food more than you. For sure. I don't know if she's still here, but she probably understands exactly what I mean when I say that. I love food more than you. That is for sure. Kira Lily understands. You get what I'm saying. When you go on a cut diet every year, like a militant cut diet, when you start eating food again regularly, like once a week, you have a cheat day, and you have like Mexican food, it is like waking up for the first time. It is so good. You can't even explain it to people. But then your friends that are fat as fuck are always eating fast food every day, and they don't even appreciate or like anything they're eating. They're just eating because it's like a habitual. You know what I'm saying? That's why when fat people are like, "Oh yeah, dude, I just love to eat," and I'm like, "You don't understand. You have no idea." Damn it, Carol Lily, I'm not trying to highlight your shit. It just wants me to. Maverick Cuba says, if I don't drink, I want to start a revolution. It is a revolution. Jays. I'm a fat as fuck on the inside, Daniel. Yeah, well. I am too. Dude, you know what's the most frustrating thing about all of it? Is when I go to like a family get together, which is very rare. I think the last time I went to a family get together was like March of last year. I was right off my cut, so I was like 170 pounds, and all my uncles and aunts were there, and they were like, "Wow, you're like a stick. You need to eat. You don't need to lose any more weight." And I'm like, "You are all obese, and you have no idea." Because they're all obese. And I'm not shitting on them. They're just all obese. Like everybody in my family that's over 40 is hyper obese. And I would wager that probably everybody's family is like that to a degree. My dad and my mom are like the only non-obese people. They're not thin or anything, but they're not obese. And my dad is the kind of guy that could literally work out for a week and be fucking shredded. He has the genes. I did not get his genes, unfortunately. But my dad had abs until he was like 36, and he didn't work out. 210 down from 235. Holy shit. That's insane, dude. You need to send me some progress pics. That's wild. I'm getting back to 190. I'm 209 right now. Just watch me. Hell yeah, brother. That's good, man. When anybody that's below 220, like at average height, like you're getting there, brother. As a guy. As a girl, it's probably 140. Family time makes me want to stress eat, start drinking. I don't have family time, so I get to completely ignore that. Whisker Throttle, love you. Oh yeah. I probably should check my phone. PDA's probably freaking the fuck out. Oh, she hasn't said anything. Oh, she has. Mal, fuck off. I'm like your dad, almost 40 and still a six pack. I have a six pack for like 2 to 3 weeks out of the year, and then it goes away immediately because I start drinking and eating. All right, okay. All right. You think you take it on Polar Bear? No. He kick our ass, brother. I'm trying to get to 120 before pregnancy goes down to 140. When I first met you, you were literally like a stick figure, and I threw you in the pool. I think I might be imagining this, but I remember throwing you in a pool, and Tiny got super pissed. This was a weird time. It's a very different time. Greetings from home, finally. Hey, Karis, you're home from Houston or Texas, wherever you are. How you doing, buddy? He's one of my faves. We need to get you down here, bro, so we can watch horror movies and drink and play Halo fucking co-op. That'd be fun, dude. Oh, I hate salad, James. I've never been a rabbit guy. Like, I can't eat lettuce or anything. I'm weird. I was 98 pounds. Yeah, I remember. I threw you like a football. Gears of War co-op. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, dude. I'm going to start doing a thing soon. Where is it at? 10 members today? Hell yeah. I'm going to start doing a thing where I do a monthly goal of like 250 members to do a gaming with tier 2 and 3 members, like a Halo night on stream. So I'm going to start that next month. And I'll probably attribute 10 members to it myself just for fun. So probably 250 per month. PS2 Chopper's not allowed because his VPN fucks me. Can't eat lettuce. Nope. Nothing green, bro. I'm a baby. Shit, play Halo after your stream with me, bro. I gotta play fucking WoW, brother. Yes, exactly. I've already got WoW planned. I'm gonna play some WoW Classic with Sean and PDH. That's what I'm gonna do after the stream. I don't know where she's at. I thought she'd be playing it right now. I'm getting so many hangnails because I go out on my pool. I sit in my pool every day, and it makes my like fingers peel back at the cuticle, and I don't know why. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Make sure you guys like the stream. We're 25 away from 250. Once I finish this claw, we're logging off. Luckily, there's like half of it left, though. So I still got a little time for Fight Milk. We're 280 away. Shout out to Kylie Goff and shout out to Jeff on the road and Billy. Appreciate you guys. Do I have to get out? You don't have to. I mean, it takes a lot of time, man. Like me and Sean and PDH have been playing WoW. Shit, Sean, how long? Months. Casually, very casually for months. And me and Sean are like level 55, maybe 54, 55. So we're like 15 levels from max, or 15 levels from max level. And we've been playing it for months. 4 months, yeah. If you play it religiously, you can get to like 50 in like a week or two. But I play it like 2 hours a night. Me and Sean will get drunk and completely lose our track of shit and start just exploring the world because we're stupid. Me and Sean start talking about like philosophical stuff while just running around. You know. No, I agree, James. No sauce, no seasoning, unless it's salt and pepper, brother. Little Billy went Betty by. Him's sad. Him's a little baby. Him's a little baby. I just click follow. Yeah, fuck y'all. You and PDH just / follow my ass, and I just run everywhere. It's frustrating. I'm the courier. Jay Gat, what's up, brother? Gay. Ask any chef. Yeah, dude. Bro, okay, you know what? You want to hear something weird? So I make there's this like dog food. I call it dog food. There's this can of chicken and dumplings called Sweet Sue's Chicken and Dumplings. You can get it at any supermarket. And it's like dog food. But if you put it in a pot and boil it for like an hour and put salt and pepper in it, whoo, It is marvelous. Marvelous. Got to be honest. Marvelous. What's your opinion on fake healthy food? These companies is low fat, low sugar. Yeah, they're all bullshit. 18 to life, you got it. Rich in the life and girl. Yeah, all those companies that say organic and high protein, but their macros are terrible. Yeah, they're just preying on normies. Know what you're looking for. If you're dieting, don't look at the label that says, oh, high protein, because I guarantee you the carbs are extremely high. Know what you're looking for. I still play in the best kept secret in MMOs. I'm afraid to tell people about it because the servers are so crowded, but it's the best shit ever. Why won't you tell me? How could you? How could you? Turns into real chicken dumplings. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Sweet Sue's. Love that shit, brother. I eat like one can a month. It's like my guilty pleasure. I ate one like 2 days ago. You know? Your name is in the game. It's called something of Camelot. I know exactly what you're talking about. All right. All right. I know exactly what you're talking about, Jimmy. I just got sucked back into WoW because they were like, Burning Crusades Classic. And I was like, yeah, I'll be playing that. Because the normal Classic got all the way up to like Cataclysm or like Mist of Pandaria. And I'm like, fuck this. Why are we going this far? Classic should be Classic. Mist of Pandaria sucked. Cataclysm sucked. Hell, the half of the last half of Wrath sucked. You know? Like, I'm like, so when they announced Burning Crusade Classic, I was like, all right, cool, I'll do that. I don't want it to go past that. Look, I like the early stages of Wrath, but it gets ass. So just stay in Burning Crusade and keep it there. We don't need to progress. Just keep it in Burning Crusade. And then do like daily or like make like weekly world events. I don't know. But just we don't need to go past that. We're almost done with the claw. No microgreens for Cody. I love growing them things in ground and murt in the backyard like a chia pet. Stir fry, breakfast burritos. Yeah, no, not for me. And now I'll eat some chives. Like I like getting a fat ass burrito and has some chives on it, or Hatch chilies like those. Other than that, no, thank you. No, thank you. I am about to piss my pants, y'all. I tried WoW once, started as a panda, instantly hated it, never played it again. That makes sense. Mist of Pandaria was the lowest point of WoW. In retail, I would never play retail now. But Mist is where I checked out. Because I played all through Cataclysm, and then when Mist came out, I rolled a panda and I was like, fuck this. This is gay. And that was the last time I ever played WoW. Retail. I've never played WoW retail past Panda. Mist of Pandaria. So, been on Tarkov. Hell yeah, dude. WoW ripped DAOC off. Well, I might need to check it out, brother. Dark Age of Camelot. Is that what it's called? That sounds like that was what that's called. Broccoli sprouts are the most concentrated natural source of sulforaphane. What the fuck? When nature calls me, answer. Yeah, but I'm almost done with my White Claw, brother. I gotta do Naked Snake. Dark Age. Let me Google that. Dark Age of Camelot. Dark Age of Camelot. Okay, images. It looks cool. It looks very wowy. Yeah, it does. I might have to try this out. Is it free? Is the service free? Looks cool. Maybe I could play that when no one else is online. In your opinion, would those pre-made protein shakes you get like a gas station or grocery bad or some of them okay? They're great. Yeah, they're not bad. So get you Fairlife Core Powers. Those are great. Fantastic. I almost started WoW last year. Now RuneScape instead. No! Fuck. I don't know how people keep going back to RuneScape, brother. Or sister. I don't get it. I played RuneScape pretty religiously before WoW came out. And then I played, I did a trial of WoW where you could go to level 20. And I did it like 5 times. And I was like, there's no reason to ever play RuneScape again. Because WoW was like RuneScape on steroids. So I never went back. I have a couple of friends that keep going back to RuneScape. And I'm like, I don't understand, brother. WoW Classic is so good. Google Eden DOC. All right, hold on. Eden. All right. Oh, Eden is fancy trials. Eden. What is Eden? Can I join Eden servers? All right. Well, I'll keep it bookmarked. That's the free one. Okay, good. Perfect. Then my brother showed me WoW in room. I fucking laugh. It'll happen, brother. It'll happen. Now, luckily, I play it like twice a week for like 4 hours. So me and Sean, we played it till like 5 a.m. the other night. Granted, I got on at like 2 a.m. right, so it was like 3 hours. And then me and my girl PDH, we played it for a couple hours. I don't know what she's doing. I was like, "You want to play WoW?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right, well, that was 30 minutes ago. Where you at?" I'm gonna make me some pizza rolls. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. The fuck are you doing? No! God damn you, Art. No! Not the sweet soup chicken and dumplings in the back rooms. Brother, that's hilarious. Holy shit. Where did you even come up with that? Oh my God. That's funny. Why are the food calorie meal tracking apps so bad? Tried them on my experience in a 14-minute 1 pound chicken. 1 pound. I've never used them. I just I know exactly what is what. 6 ounces chicken. 1/4 cup cooked rice. That's all I know, and that's what I go with. You know? Oh, pizza rolls. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna fuck up a pizza roll. Well, they give you indigestion in bone. I eat pizza rolls like once every 4 months. And tonight is the night. I have some frostburnt pizza rolls in my freezer in my garage. I know I do. Boys. I know it's down there. I feel it in my bones. I'm going to go fuck them up. They're going to be gross. I'm excited. Weight Watchers sucks. Okay, well, here's the issue, Michael. If you need a system to help you lose weight, you're relying on something that you don't need to rely on. It is this easy. Count your calories. Everything has nutrition facts on it. Stay below 1600. Eat clean. Okay, don't break 80 carbs. Drink protein supplements, like whey protein supplements, like 220 every day, and do it for 90 days. You will lose 40 to 80 pounds depending on who you are. There is nothing else you need to do. If you're trying different little like trendy diet things, you're going to fail every time. It is that easy. It is not rocket science. It is thermodynamics. It's that easy. But people are always like, "Oh, I joined this diet called the keto 117744 fast 40 days 20 hours diet, and I don't know if it's working yet." You don't have to do all that. Just fucking stay below your caloric intake, burn more than you're taking in, don't eat a lot of carbs, and weight train 5 days a week. And you'll lose the weight. Just don't cheat. It's that easy. My claw is done, boys. I finished my claw. I'm extremely liquored up due to Jeff and Kylie Goff and Billy. That's inaccurate, Cody. Yeah, you know what, Richard? Fuck you. How about that? All right, boys. It's snake time. Oh my gosh, bro. I almost pissed my pants. Richard, you are like a stick, you bastard. Stop trolling me. You can't troll my ass. Okay. Like the show. Spam that like button. We're almost to 250. Let me pick a raid path before I do Naked Snake. God, I can't believe I've been live for 4 hours. What am I doing? See, this is what happens when I talk about music, you fuckers. Patch Hollows it is. Wait, was that Phil? Did I see Phil? Let's do Phil. Phil. All right. We're going to do Phil. We're going to raid Phil. Let me do Naked Snake, and then we're going to get the hell off here. Shout out to Renee Galarza, Kiro Lily, Maverick Cuba, Kylie Goff, Billy, Mr. Jeff on the roads, the top dog. Thank you, man. Move me and help me lose weight. I'll pay your mortgage for rent. I'll pay your mortgage? I doubt it, brother. I doubt that, sir. I doubt it. Thank you, Maverick Cube. I appreciate you. Swampy Boy says, yes, Camelot is back in the corner. How you doing, Swampy Boy? Well, see, I got tossed, unfortunately. 2 sheets to the wind is the phrase. Let's do some Naked Snake, and then we're going to get off here. I'm going to play WoW with PDH and Sean. Eat me some pizza rolls. Freezer burnt pizza rolls. Let's go. Thank you, Vince. Appreciate you, brother. All right, here we go. It's time for Spanish Snake. You fucker. There we go. Here we go. Get them likes up, boys.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart.
It's a time again, boys.
But you're so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Stay
in my time. There'll be nobody else. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. Stay. I'm still in a dream. Stay here. Stay here. Someday you'll
Chatty.
the rain. Someday you'll feed on a tree frog. It's your deal, the trial to survive. For the day we see the light, I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
Hell yeah, Noah.
In my time, help me nobody else. Cry, it's the way I fly to you. Stay here. I'm still in a dream. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here.
Oh my gosh, boys.
Stay.
It's that time again. Jeff on the Rose, Top Dog. Golly Golf, love you. Can you believe it? Yeah, I'm tossed, boys. I'm 2 sheets to the wind. Drunk snake. Intoxicated snake. Thank you guys so much. I love you and I appreciate it. Shout out to the top dog today, Jeff on the Roads. Love you. Carol Lily. Congratulations again on your badass freaking cut. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. Whisker Throttle. Shout out to Jeff on the Roads, the top dog today. Kylie Goff as well. I love you, buddy. Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Phantom. Thank you so much, Billy. Thank you so much. All these great people. God damn, we almost hit 100 super chats today. It's a wow, brother. It's like the OGs. Chai Tea. Look at all these beautiful people. Maverick Cuba, as usual. You crazy boy. Magnors. PS2 Chopper. Look at all you got. Maverick Cuba is like half the shit. I'm sorry, Maverick Cuba. I didn't kiss you enough, apparently. God, there's like 7 in a row. I love you. I appreciate you, brother. We're going to raid Philip Chan. He's a good dude. We love him. We appreciate him. Where's he at? Where's Philip? Philip. Project Arrow. Oh, and he's got some boys on there. Good. Love you guys. I appreciate y'all. See you guys Monday. Get the hell on it, dog on it. Slosh Snake. That's a good one. And hell yeah, if you want to message me, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. And I try to message back usually, unless it's a day where I get 100. So get on it, doggone it. I'll see you guys Monday. Hell yeah. /cheers. Say Cam Raid in the chat, boys.